It's time to start running!
For you, Woody. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 43 of Tales from the Outer Rim. Let me turn off this background music and say hello to all the people that have already jumped in the chat, which is awesome. So happy to Sunday, everybody. Hope everybody had a great week. Joe Daddy, Son of a Crayon Slayer, Menjoza, of course, Shane, Ultra. We have, who else do we have? We have, I said Menjoza, Ultra. Who else do we have? We have, trying to get through it all. AFA, AFA, what's going on? Crayon Slayer, I think I probably already said it. If I did, please forgive me. I'm already 2 drinks in. And so, it is Sunday. So Alpha Red, what's going on? So hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Again, hope you had a great week. Tonight is going to be a really, really fun one, I think, because we are going to talk horror films, not horrors, although we could talk about them too, but horror films, horror action toys, and we'll do rapid fire trivia, and then we're going to do a bit of a tier list. And then, time permitting, maybe we'll look at some recent releases, although you all know it's been pretty quiet on our way to San Diego Comic-Con. I think everybody's kind of holding back and holding back all their surprises for the next couple of weeks. So without further ado, let me get my 2 co-hosts in. Of course, he who we call our Captain Spaulding, Graybeard the Magnificent, as well as his better half, Lady Virgo, or as we call her, the Warden. Hello.
Eat more chicken.
Wait, what?
What?
That's what Captain Spaulding had chicken. Did Captain Spaulding not have chicken?
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I believe in House of 1,000 Corpses, Captain Spaulding walked around with a bucket of chicken, and he had a hat. He had a coat.
Fumbling. Time out. We did just see a Chick-fil-A commercial said eat more chicken. So he being a smart ass. Yes, you are. I'm going to Google it right now.
Somebody in the chat.
Somebody fact check him.
My Captain Spaulding action figure came with a bucket of chicken and a drumstick. No lie.
Okay.
I believe you, and I guess you've inadvertently outed the fact that I have never watched House of 1,000 Corpses.
Fumbling. I just watched it about 6 months ago. Oh my God, it was so funny.
I've never watched. The only Rob Zombie film I've watched is the Halloween remake, which I thought was absolutely awesome.
Excellent.
Loved it.
Excellent.
Yeah, sequel was terrible, but I've not watched his other ones, including The Devil's Rejects and The Lords of Salem.
You should watch it if you get bored.
Lords of Salem. That is.
Yeah, Sid Haig, R.I.P. my friend, R.I.P. Gunpowder Nitro. What's up, brother? Thanks for joining us.
Gunpowder.
What else we got here? We got Spalding Old Chicken. There we go. All right, you're
Shane co-signed you. Oh my God.
Official
See,
clown.
I'm telling y'all, man, it's He ran a roadside gas station / a
Baby, baby, we don't do the fuck
Okay.
shit on Sundays, okay? We don't fuck around. We don't do the fuck shit on Sundays.
chicken. He sold the chicken, y'all. Official clown.
Sit through all three of these movies back to back to back to back. Oh, ouch.
No.
I don't know if that's good or bad. But you may be wondering why horror movies in the middle of July or mid-July. And the truth is the reason we're talking horror movies is recently, for those who know or don't know, Obsession, fantastic little independent horror movie with a budget of $1 million, has officially surpassed 400 million.
Fumbling. It was less than that. It was 750,000.
What?
Right, so 750, you're perfect. So under $1 million budget, filmed by a YouTube director, over 400 million. This decade's, or maybe the last couple of decades, Blair Witch Project. I can't think of anything since Blair Witch that's done this type of, and it really got me thinking about, have horror movies supplanted all other genres movies as being the vehicle for original storytelling? Are we in the golden age, potentially now a new golden age of horror movies, or have we never left the golden age of horror movies? Those questions and more next on 60 Seconds, not minutes, copyright infringement. My Roboskull MK2 showed up yesterday. It's sick. It's going to be. Crayonsa has joined the cult of Roboskull owners.
Brother in arms with Alpha, who has a Roboskull, and they apparently are all that in a bag of chips. Apparently they are.
I've honestly not seen a bad review of the Roboskull, if I'm being fully honest. I think I saw the Obsession Roboskull on Peacock. It's coming to streaming. Fantastic film. Halloween, July. Could you imagine costumes or lack of in the summer? Wouldn't that be the best, Mendoza? Are we all agreed?
Halloween in July would be the victims. You would play the victims, y'all. You would play the victims, so then you could wear shorts and skimpy outfits, yada yada.
Talk to Me was great. Nice. Crayon Slayer, heck yeah, it's awesome, right? Still liking my. No kidding, right? So you guys are all part of a very small select group of people to have one. But yeah, I'm all for Halloween in July. I mean, listen,
what's the difference of Christmas in July? So why not Halloween in July? I mean, you got everywhere. Why not? Let's do it.
And I got to agree. Like, if you go to a costume store and you're a female, it's pretty hard not to get the slut version of whatever it is you want to be that year. Right? It's like there's no more middle. Like, even my wife last year, she's like, "Oh, I think I want to be Lydia Dietz from Beetlejuice," and they were like, and she was like, "Where's the costume?" The guy was like, "No, that piece of cloth that just barely covers your ass. That's the." Okay then. So I think we're good on that. I think we've all agreed. Nothing wrong. Yeah, of course, agreed. And I think Alpha is getting right to it right there. So we will get into that in a moment. How was your week otherwise? Jump into it all.
Oh, doing pretty good, man. Doing pretty good. We got the heat wave coming in, so y'all stay hydrated out there. Other than that, trying to think of anything that popped off significant. Oh man, somber news, y'all. Somber news. Help me out, Virgo.
Madam Gal. Who? What?
No. Lead singer from the Village People passed away.
Oh, the black man from the Village People died. Madam Gal died. The funny, kind of crazy white man died that be in the movies. God dang it.
Break it down. Bonnie Tyler.
Yeah, Bonnie Tyler. Yeah, forgot we need RP Bonnie Tyler. Like y'all Hollywood done got hit real hard this week.
Well, if you're our generation now, we're all of that generation. We're going to start seeing a lot more quickly and in bunches because they're all of that. De Niro, Pacino, all Pesci, all those guys are going to be real close to each other. I suspect. I don't think there's going to be a lot of time between those. They're all at that age. So, okay, good stuff. All right. Well, you know what? Listen, I think we should dive into it. We have full plate tonight. We've got lots to cover, lots to go through. I think we'll start as we always do with a little bit of trivia, and get the synapses moving a little bit, get the brain working a little over time.
Fumbling. The word on the street is if you take away trivia, they will riot.
No.
I see another one of our friends is also doing a trivia show. I have not checked it out yet, but check out Joe Prime, also doing Prime Trivia. And of course, Sunday Night Prime Picks tonight, I think 9 o'clock. So check out Joe. I always love trivia. I'm down for trivia. I don't know does everybody go through the phase of watching like an obscene amount of Jeopardy and mere $100,000 Pyramid and all that crap?
Oh, I'll be honest. I wait for Jeopardy to have maybe College Week or Teen Week where I have a chance of actually competing. Because playing with the regular folks, oh man, there's categories I'm like, I don't know nothing about. But Jeopardy has always been a good one of mine because the randomness, they're not all just certain genre.
I like pressure, luck, fumbling.
Oh my goodness, she's no whammy.
I think that's just as hard, by the way, as any other. I'm being fully honest. I'm not sure that College Week is any easier than regular Jeopardy.
Oh no, you know what? The Teen Week and the College Week, they are tough. Don't get me wrong. It's just the questions are more, from our generation. More from our generation. With the regular ones, you can get questions from, freaking early history and stuff like that. Stuff way out of my realm. But for some reason, I excel on College and Teen Week. If I could pull a fast one and make myself look young, I would kill on that show. But I would get caught. I'll be exposed on a 60-minute piece where I got exposed.
Yeah, you're no Rodney Dangerfield. You're not doing a triple pirouette deluxe off the diving board again.
Oh man, the triple Linden.
The triple Linden. That's right.
Linden, yeah.
God. Back to school. Made a star of a star. Love it. All right, let's get to it. So, sponsored by Louis Cypher. Of course, if you get that reference, if you haven't seen Angel Heart, you should see Angel Heart. One of the great 80s movies. And actually, probably Robert De Niro's, I think, best role in the 80s was definitely Angel Heart. All right. What was the original draft title of Alien? What was Alien originally called before it became Alien? And it has to be said that it was only called Alien because the writer realized that the word alien kept coming up in the script. So he was like, maybe I should just call it Alien. Oh, Ultra's going to the Okatan. Well, I got FOMO on that one. Ultra, share pictures. Doesn't even collect the Skeletron 4-inch. I have a Blood Wolf still on card if interested. Okay. Yeah, thanks for putting that out there. If anybody's interested, by all means. And according to some earlier comments, it is the best, one of the best figures. Angel Heart was incredible. Passenger would be perfect. Actually, that's a great guess. Passenger's a great guess. American Dad. Ultra. Let me see. Jaws in Outer Space? No, but that was pretty good too. Alien. Oh, I
think that was going to be. I think Jaws.
Right? So I'm going to type it because it's just too funny to even say. But yeah, the original. That's the hardest it gets, by the way. I just want to get the hard one out of the way first. But it was actually originally called Star Beast. Star Beast. Not quite the same. Not the same ring. I'm glad they went with Alien.
No.
Yeah. Star Beast doesn't ring. Of course, if they called it that, it would be Star Beast today. Yeah, there we go. What a great film. What a great cast. Like, what a banger cast. Right? Like, all of them went to great things. Except the blonde lady. kind of fell off. But Harry Dean Stanton, Ian Holmes, anyway, what a great film. In John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween, the iconic Michael Myers mask was created by modifying a mass-produced $2 mask. What character was the mask originally designed to look like? Whose face did they bleach to make the Michael Myers mask? Everybody knows this one. I told you I went the hard one first. I think it's going to come in quick and hot. Everybody knows this one.
Oh, I got it, man. I got that shit, man.
Doe, what's up?
What up, Doe?
Good to see you, brother. Made it in. Yeah, it's not the Last Starfighter. It's not. Dark Star Beast makes sense, right? Yes, of course. Everybody came in hot, quick. Joza came in first. Captain Kirk. Yeah, Captain Kirk. Will Shat. That's it.
I think if I recall correctly, they cut the eye holes out to enlarge the eye holes, and they dyed the hair. I think the hair was more brown.
Right.
But yeah, William Shatner, y'all, the face of a killer.
Killer. In the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974, what is the exact name written on the side of the massive truck that ultimately runs over the hitchhiker? This is a tough one, actually. This is
fuck that one. I do not know.
Listen, but we have a very knowledgeable. Chat.
Time out, Fumbling. I have a feeling that me and GB are gonna be rewatching some stuff to verify these facts over the coming weeks.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
we'll be rewatching some horror movies.
Oh.
I can be fact checked. I no longer rely on AI.
God, I can remember the truck too. And it was like, it was one of those moments where they had, that's where they were selling, that it was brand placement on that truck.
Acme's good.
God, somebody get it right.
Pork chop.
I got some ideas. Wrong movie.
Steamroller's good. Look at this. Like, these are all better names than the damn name there was called.
The Batmobile.
All right, I'm gonna type it in because again, this is one was not known to Pancake. Oh, that's funny. See, this would have worked infinitely better. I don't know that Tobe Hooper had this sense of humor with him in 1974. But it's in fact the Black Maria. The Black Maria is what it said on the side of the truck. All right, they get easier. I promise they get easier, but man.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was easy, Fumbling. We gotta get them. We gotta make the brain work. We gotta get them thinking.
And you know what's crazy? So 1974, I think it was still in the drive-ins doing like the, it would be the B movie, the second movie reel, or the first movie reel. I can't remember. My parents, I can't remember what they brought me to see, but the first movie was Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think I was 6 or 7 years old because that's the 80s. Why not traumatize your children? Buddy, I had nightmares for, I think I still wake up in a cold sweat once in a while from that ending sequence where he's dancing in the middle of the highway with the fucking chainsaw.
That little thing, man, I did not understand it, but I'm like, yeah, I would be scared. If I saw that, I'd be like, yeah, I do not want to mess with that fella right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
80s parents, man.
Shout out to mental health, man. Leatherface was not his brain did not carry full capacity, man, and I do feel bad for Leatherface. He
Wait, what?
He was brought up wrong, man. He was brought up wrong.
What?
He worked hard in the slaughterhouse, man. It was the only job he could get. He got a job, even though he probably could have got a check. With his condition and his family drove him to be maniac killer.
Ooh. Yes, the Nightmare. First of all, that's insane take, but I loved it. The Exorcist definitely gave me nightmares, and the Changeling actually messed me up too. The Changeling, is that the one with the wheelchair in the house?
I think so. Yeah.
Right, where they the band, and I want to say that. Keep me Let me know, Menjosa, if that's
you're on the path. You're on the path. I remember the wheelchair. It would fucking roll around. It was creepy.
Yeah, man.
Why do y'all keep going back to the house? Why? Leave the house.
Here's a good one. In Jeepers Creepers, the creeper rises every how many years to feed?
Oh,
aerodynamics. What's up, brother? He was brought up wrong, right? Like that was a hell of a take.
What up, Coach?
Hey, Coach.
What up, Stu?
I think it might be right. What up, Coach? How you doing?
Part 3, great. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was the wheelchair. I knew it. Yeah, that's the clown from Poltergeist. Yes. Look, see the things that traumatize us as children. I mean,
it was creepy shit, man. It was creepiness.
No, it's not. It's not 27 years. It's Menjosa also guessed 20. Doe's got it. Doe got it right. It is in fact 23 years. Every 23 years, he rises to feed. Look, you gotta say, Jeepers Creepers aged very well. The first one is solid.
Nice.
Carolyn, good one.
What the fuck? I'm thinking about the makeup, man. What help me with the official word when they do that?
Like a makeup artist, special effects artist?
Yeah, special effects artist. Especially the suit, the look, the face, and all that.
Practical effects.
Yes.
Absolutely awesome. What you talking about? What's going on, Tristan? Good day, Mike. The man from.
Hey, Tristan, y'all check out Tristan's channel. He scored the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Professor X. Watch the video now. Yep. He had there was some devious, shady dealings going on that no other person could have got this before San Diego, but Tristan, y'all.
That flowing hair absolutely won him some sort of fame somewhere. They were like mesmerized by his Samson-like power. They were like, "It's yours." Tubular Bells from Exorcist is creepy. Yeah.
Yep.
Jeepers Creepers is my favorite movie. Oh, it's such a great diminishing returns, but
Jeepers I would agree with you. Hey, I'm with you, Menjosa. I'm on the number 2 train.
School bus? School bus? Is that the one with the school bus?
Yeah. The one with the school bus.
Yeah, that was cool, actually. Because it went into the lore a little more.
Yeah.
Oh, Rick Baker.
I had one question.
Rick Baker.
One question about Jeepers Creepers. How the fuck did he learn how to drive? How did that dude learn how to drive? I just don't get it. But he can do it.
But
he can do it.
Who's asking these questions? Who's asking these? Oh, yeah, the guy who thinks that Leatherface is just a case for mental health.
He is. He is a case of mental health. What are you talking about?
Justin Long does not get enough credit for all the roles he's in. Such a great actor. Love him in everything he does, including Zach and Mimi Make a Porno, when he plays the gay porn star and he's trying to guess what he does. You could kind of say it's like just one of the funniest fucking at a high school reunion of all things. There are 2 serial killers at the center of Silence of the Lambs. What are their names?
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Oh, man.
Ray Wise. He's got those eyes almost like what's that woman's name from back in the 80s? Meg, what was her name? She always had those wicked eyes too. She was in Deep Six Rising. What's her name? She was always a B actress, but she had those same kind of eyes that Ray Wise has. Menjo's agreed mainly for the tongue comment. Which one you got? This one you got? Oh yes, of course you got that one.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Has anyone ever asked Leatherface, "Are you okay?" Yes. Hannibal and Buffalo Bill. Absolutely. Buffalo Bill and Hannibal Lecter. Meg Foster. Thank you, Menjosa. Meg Foster. Those guys.
Shout out to Q Lazarus, who did the song Goodbye Horses in that fucked up scene with Buffalo Bill. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
So good. That actor is great, by the way. He's a great
He
actor.
is. He went fucking left field with that one.
Dude, he went all in. What a role. He went, put the dog in the bucket. Put the dog in the bucket.
He went full serial killer, y'all. He did.
Fucking awesome, dude. I mean, come on. Come on. What a fucking great film. Which horror movie isn't based on a book? Frankenstein, Bird Box, Interview with the Vampire, or A Quiet Place? Which of these four is not based on a book?
Fuck, man. I gotta guess. I know two of them are not correct. I'm stuck on the other two, so I'm 50-50.
Meg Foster.
I'm 50-50, and I'm taking a gamble, y'all.
Oh, wait, what'd you? Oh, no, you're wrong, but that was a good guess, actually.
All right, I know the answer then. I know the answer.
I play Goodbye Horse at work.
Hell yeah. Hey, I wish somebody redo that song. Somebody needs to steal that beat and bring it back around again.
A Quiet Place is right. A Quiet Place is the right one. Bird Box was a book, but good guess. That was also Quiet Place. Yep. I know. I thought it was Bird Box too, guys. I'm not going to lie. I was definitely Manhunter with Billy Priest and Brian Cox. Oh, better, much better than, I'm sorry, Stu. I think it is a far superior film to Silence of the Lambs. That's just my opinion. Okay, so yes, probably the most wild opening 2 minutes of a movie in a long time. A Quiet Place. It's rare you start a movie off with. Is it okay for spoilers now, all these years later, with one of your children getting just destroyed by an alien, and then that's the start of the movie?
I know, man. It's like
fucking crazy.
It's tough, man. It's that situation there is like, damn, what can you do? There's nothing you can do.
Crazy.
You try to tell the kids to be quiet, and a true fuck around and find out moment.
What is used to suppress the evil leprechaun's power in Leprechaun?
I didn't even know there was something to suppress his power. I thought you just had to outwit him with
Manhunter. Oh, dude. I mean, Manhunter, from the guy who played the Tooth Fairy to, of course, Willem Peterson, to everybody in that movie. Brian Cox.
No.
Such a great film. Yeah, it's Red Dragon. Exactly right. Stu. Exactly right. Yeah, the actor who played the Tooth Fairy recently passed away as well. Oh, The Keep. Man, I love that. What a great shout out with the German guy from Das Boot, right? The Keep. Oh, look at this. Somebody knew it. Menjoza, you're right. The four-leaf clover.
Who would have known?
Did you know that?
I had no idea.
Lucky Charlie. That is so good. Still his potato. Yes, Tom Noonan. Oh, look at this. That's an Australian. That's good. Take a jab at the potato famine. Ruthless. And look who starred in Leprechaun 1.
Yep. Hey, horror movies, especially back in the day, horror movies were the stomping grounds of fresh new actors and actresses, and a lot of your favorite actors and actresses can go back and you can go through their history and find out that they first starred in a freaking horror movie.
DiCaprio, Johnny Depp, on and on and on, right? I mean, yeah, you're right. The list goes on. I mean, she is so young here.
Yep.
Which two horror movie franchises were first video game series? Which two horror movie franchises were first video game series? Yeah, Tristan, I don't think anybody personally. Feel free to make fun of anybody on my show because it's all in good.
Oh, I know one of them. I don't know the other, y'all. I don't know the other. Shit.
You don't know one, but you don't know. The question is who, man?
I know. Oh.
2. Well, fuck you. Oh, you were close. You got one. Well, the one I think everybody's gonna get is, oh my god, yo, Joe Daddy, like bang, gets them both right off the top. Resident Evil is one, Mendoza, and the other, as Joe Daddy has pointed out, is Silent Hill. Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Mendoza was giving us the staggered 2-punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Awesome video game, man. That game I remember on the PlayStation 1, I believe, when it came out, and it truly was a scary video game. It had the opening, like, first, like, 20 minutes of the game, man, is like excelente. There is like, you're like, what the hell? I got to look out for this in this game. I got to look out for dogs jumping through the window, zombies jumping out the closet, like, in the game. Like, and I think my favorite aspect of that game was you could walk down the hall, and even though you could not see the zombie, you could hear it. They had, you could hear it dragging its ass. You're like, I hear it. I know it's there. I can't see it. And I was like, this is excellent. But then after that, it got kind of crazy. I like being in the house, but then, when you start going into the facility and stuff, kind of loses its steam there. But great game.
Jeez, Tristan, a little bit of everything, eh? He's a bit of an ish in every way.
Yeah.
Scottish, Irish, Jewish, Scandinavian. There you go, my friend. There you go. Biohazard, yes. Love it, love it. All right. Before last was, what was the first horror movie to win Best Picture Oscar? What was the first horror movie to win Best Picture Oscar? Oh yeah, those intros were panic-inducing. 100% Cooter. 100%.
Hey,
no Best Picture Oscar, but it was nominated. Hey, Graybeard, good guess.
Hey, Joe, chill out now. Don't be all excited.
To win Best Picture. And now, I may get slack about this because was this really a horror movie? I say yes. I think most people, I think it was categorized as a horror movie. But Night of the Living Dead, ooh, good guess. To win the Best Picture Oscar, though, Dracula should have. Jaws did not, should have. Definitely should have. Like, Jaws should have won all sorts of awards. First true blockbuster. Oh, there it is. Care Bears movie. Ultra, you got it. The biggest horror movie of all time. All right. It came up on our list earlier. It is, in fact, Silence of the Lambs. Won Best Picture Oscar. Horror movie?
Drama thriller.
Classified horror.
Just because we never saw him eat somebody.
We kind of saw him eat that guard's face and then put the guy's face on his face. It's pretty horrifying. The dude was skinning people, women, and making a jacket. I don't know that I would say it's a psychological thriller. You gotta love it, Tristan. Embrace it all the way. All right, tough one. I know that was a bit of a misdirect. And last but not least, what is the name of the killer who possesses the doll that becomes Chucky in Child's Play?
God damn it.
I will do an easy one, the last. It counts. I like it. Thank you, Cooter. I think so, too.
I cannot remember his name.
You can't remember the name of the killer in the movie? Oh, my God. It's one of those few names that I remember because it's such a... I don't know. It's a name that I could just never forget for whatever reason. Even the actor's name.
The actor himself, he's been in a lot of stuff.
Lots of stuff. Brad Dourif. Is it Brad Dourif? I think it is, right? It's Dourif. It's the first name. Pretty sure it's Brad Dourif, the actor's name. Ah, there we go. Yeah, it is Brad Dourif. Thank you. And it is, oh, you got it, Charles Lee Ray. Good one, Mendoza. Good one. And man, I mean, another great movie that absolutely gave me nightmares as a kid, because my parents should not have brought me to see this movie at the age that they did. Yeah, The Killer. Dan, what's up, brother? Thanks for jumping in. Yeah, Lee Ray, correct.
What up,
and
Dan?
Brad Dourif is the man. Yeah, man, he's been in so many great. He was in the original Dune. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But he's kind of like Clint Howard. He's kind of like Ron Howard's brother. He pops up in these great roles. We never quite know who he is. Yeah, good stuff. All right, well, that was what you think of this week's. I think that was good. That was a good trivia this week.
Absolutely.
So now we're going to get into rapid fire questions. As you know, we're talking about horror movies. So, oh, wait, that's not the right thing. That's for after. All right, so we talked about Obsession earlier. $750,000 budget, $400 million at the box office. If you have not seen this movie, cannot recommend this fucking movie enough. It is insanely good from beginning to end. And the premise is simple. A loner uses a magic wish, essentially, to get the girl he loves to like him with absolute sinister consequences. And yeah, have fun. It is absolutely unhinged. No, it's not the lady from South. I wish it was, though. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Oh, Brad Dourif, that's right. Thank you. What a great. He was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Oh, what a great film that was. All right. So on that note, lightning round, agree or disagree. Chat, as always, please put your input in here. We need it. We cannot do this without you guys. So, and ladies. I watched a doco on the dad from Seventh Heaven. He was a piece of work. Yes, it turns out that he was not the evangelical dude that everybody thought he was. It's just often the case, unfortunately. I mean, Michael, right, was a pretty notorious drunk who was on one of the big. I mean, is Little House of Perry, is it considered like an evangelical show?
No, but the show he was on after, the show that he did after.
Yes.
I forgot what it's called.
Yes. Thank you. Horror movies are more creative than superhero movies. Agree or disagree?
Yeah. I would agree. I agree. Horror movies are more creative than superhero movies. I would agree with that statement, because the superhero movies are just stealing from other sources their material, where a horror movie, usually you're trying to create that from scratch. Unless you're doing, you're trying to do a series where, you got the same person killing again. But I would say horror movies are more creative because they don't have no source material to base their shit off of. Usually. Yeah.
I will say also Alpha agrees, Tristan agrees. Oh, Mendoza disagrees. Interesting. Says superhero movies are more creative. I will have to agree, only because I think superhero movies, kind of to your point, follow a very strict formula most of the time, right? Like you have a clearly defined, hero's journey, right? So you've got so the hero's journey storyline. So I think they're very regimented what they can and can't do. And even if they like subvert it a little bit, they can never subvert it as much as someone who's creating a horror original idea that can subvert it completely, which they do often. So Since most of the movies are original superhero movies. Well, oh, sorry, exactly what I was just saying. So, Dan, precisely. So I think by default, but it's tough when you say creative, because to Mendoza's point, you get movies like Unbreakable. You get movies like Brightburn.
Yeah.
I'm
Mendoza
ready for playing my zombie. Yeah, you're lurking. Okay, but get out of my head, he says. Agree. Most movies have to be grounded a little more in plausible things. Exactly. Dark Man. Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Horror movies have to be more creative with smaller budgets. Often the truth of the matter, of course. The Crow, another great call out. Yeah, it is an interesting question because you can argue that obviously to make something of the scale of, let's say, the first Avengers or what was the the first Avengers, right? The one like the ensemble. What was the first one that had all of them in one?
Oh, just the Avengers. That was it. The Avengers.
I mean, that takes an extreme amount of creativity to make that work. But they've probably already got a lot of source material to work from. And so that's more of logistics, I feel like. And maybe less.
Wrong. There's plenty of books, that they've turned into horror movies as well. But there's a lot more superhero comics out there for you to delve into and pull stuff from versus horror movies.
Fine. And here Tristan says, I present Halloween 3 as a case in point. A mad Irish toy maker uses badges made from a piece of Stonehenge and puts them in masks that turns kids into bugs if they watch TV. Yeah, that was pretty wild. I have to admit. That was pretty wild and much, much hated. Although looking back on it, it is one of the more original Halloween movies.
My only disagreement with Halloween 3 is that they should have not even called it Halloween. They just should have called it Season of the Witch. And not even because I was like, where's Michael Myers? And he's not here. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching then? It's like we lost the connection. It was like totally a one-off. And it's just not, I don't know.
I think that's what threw people for a loop. I agree with you. I think that's absolutely, and I think to Mendoza's point, I think creative, it's a draw. I think that's actually probably the most accurate statement is it's a draw for me, obviously. So I think you can make an argument in both, a very strong argument. And Mendoza says Unbreakable made me mad made Unbreakable madman to prove he becomes the super villain. Unbreakable 1, madman to prove superheroes exist, he becomes okay, yes, right. That was the whole pretense of Mr. Glass. Is it Mr. No? Is it Glass?
Yep, Mr. Glass. You got it.
Psychological horror is scarier than gore.
Yeah. I agree. The gore is easy. I mean, it's just it's just gore. We get over the years, especially us that grew up in the 80s, became desensitized with gore. Because there was so much of it. It's that psychological aspect of it that really makes that unsettling feeling when you're watching it. I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
Now, Doe, and I love that you're doing that. I love this. Now, can you check that it won Best Picture? Because the question I was asking was Best Picture. Did it win Best Picture or did it win an Oscar? Come back. Let me know.
A good psychological horror movie, a XLIII example of a psychological horror movie is fucking Jaws.
Right. Yeah, Mendoza says both can be horrifying. Woody, what's up in the basement? Everything good, brother. Hope everything good with you as well. I shouted you out in this week's drop. You guys will see a new toy review that I did. I went way out of the
Woody.
Star Wars universe into the G.I. Joe universe, and this I'm dropping a super rare sideshow collectible Cobra Commander diorama that you have to see to believe. And I shouted out all my good Joe friends, many of which are in here tonight. David Lynch is a matter. Yeah, so no, you're right. You're right. Jaws is a great example. Cronenberg, other great body horror guy. Alpha Red Disappoint, third movie. Yeah, come on. I agree. I will say this. I think it depends what your yes. I think it depends what your sensitivity is. So I don't do well at jump scares. I'll admit it. Jump scares scare the shit out of me. So I think for me, psychological horror is much, much scarier than gore. Gore I love because I love practical effects. So if I'm watching High Tension or Martyrs or anything that's super body gore, my wife, on the other hand, she cannot handle that. So I think it's kind of whatever your predisposed sensitivity is. For me, I can't handle psychological horror. It stays with me for a long, long time. Whereas body horror, I wake up the next day and I'd forgotten it. So that's kind of where I come from. Sorry, man, an Oscar. Yeah, no, that's cool though. No, but that's cool. It's cool that was that's a fact. 1931 horror movies, to the point that we're trying to make today, is horror movies continue to have a place, and maybe even more of a place than a lot of other genres that we that we assume. I'm a maturity makes us grow up from gore to psychological horror. Bear Alpha. That's actually a great point. Saying hello. Agree. The build up and the threat of the violence is what makes things frightening, to your point about Jaws. And then, of course, jump scare, a reaction, true fear lingers. Fair. Jump scares screw me up, though, man. I really don't do well with them. The jump scare to enjoy when the scout shoots at Wicked Lake gets me. I don't do well with jump scares. So yeah, it's a good one. I think this is another one. Maybe depending where you are on the fence. I think the older you get, you're right, the more maybe psychological thrillers become. Because I feel like the Terrifier now, people go actually rooting for Art the Clown.
Yeah, they want to see. Art. I'll give it to it. Art the Clown. He is the generation's slasher, man. He's the new kid on the block. He's straight up, I'm just going to kill you. That falls in line with Jason. That falls in line with Michael Myers. They all just do it. It's just, he does it in a clown suit, which I'm like, hey, man, can we get Art the Clown versus the Killer Clowns from Outer Space? Or can we get a crossover where they work together?
That would be awesome. Your point, I've said Marvel was developing Phase 2. They should have included at least one horror character in the lineup. Absolutely, Dan. Absolutely. And in fact, I think there's a lot of talk about Midnight Suns, as well as some other, I don't know what the series is called. It's an offshoot called Dark Midnight or something, where it's one-off horror versions. Not Midnight Suns, that's something else, but what's it called? I saw something about it in the
Midnight Suns does run down that road, though. Midnight Suns does run down that road. They got it, man. They got Ghost Rider. They got Mephisto. They got these guys. I think they just have to get over the fact that when they step in with this stuff, it's going to be something that normal superhero fans might not be used to. This is going to be that dark fucking hellverse that both DC and Marvel both have it. They got hell. They got the devil. They call them different names, but they're there. And they need their time to shine, man. They came close with Blade, with Ghost Rider, but they're getting there.
I agree with Dan, though. That door may have closed already. I hope it hasn't, and I hope maybe the success of something like Obsession, because if there's anything Hollywood does well, is they certainly pick up on trends and very well, and they try and ride a wave. So let's hope. Less is more when it comes to showing the monster.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with this. The more you can keep the viewer, wondering, what does this thing look like? Oh, I saw a little bit. What is that? What the heck? That is it. And once again, a perfect example is fucking Jaws. If done right, you got to do it right, though. You can't be cheesy with that shit. You got to work your magic.
I gotta agree with you, man. I think even my favorite horror movie of all time, which is The Thing, I could clearly remember seeing it at the drive-in as a kid, and I could remember that moment where it pops out of the ground and you knew it was claymation. And I can remember thinking, I would have liked it better to just have imagined what it was rather than to have seen it. Right? Like right. Like it was fun to see like the spider head and all the little things in the stomach open up, but this like the monster reveal itself, it's rare that the big well, and then of course there's the infamous Mummy 2 with The Rock as the Scorpion King. Whatever the fuck that was. But anyway, I'm not sure that's the same, but I had to mention that.
I will give props to the Mummy 2 for using The Rock, and that pretty much is what launched The Rock into the movie business. I ain't gonna lie. That was the one that launched his ass, and there it goes.
Like The Mist. The Mist is a perfect example of less is more.
Fucked up. The Mist is fucked up.
Right? Like fuck, dude. Like potentially the greatest ending of a horror movie ever, arguably, is The Mist. I think you can argue even better than The Sixth Sense if you hadn't already figured out that the guy was seeing dead people, right? But yeah, The Mist, dude, that was a twist. So Dan says, just waiting for some comments to come in so we can get people, because I love getting from the chat here. I agree to an extent. If you go to the Man Thing movie, that was developed to a Sci-Fi Channel movie, even with the Lawnmower Man director, they limited how much to show the Man Thing, and that movie sucks. Fair. Yes, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. To the point earlier, to Doe's point, like Alien worked to finally see the alien. Like that works to see that monster. Aerodynamics, Cloverfield is another example that just show. That's a great example as well of less is more. Cloverfield was so good. The Rock, Star Trek, DS9, I believe, did a lot too. The Rock, Star Trek, DS9, I believe, did a lot too.
Oh, I think I remember that. But I believe it was like really the Scorpion King, because right after Scorpion King, he got that gig on that, I think, The Rundown. And then he got the Scorpion King movie after that, the spinoff shit.
But you know what actually solidified him bona fide as a bona fide, like they were going to go to him. You're all going to laugh at this, but it made a crap ton of money. Was the Tooth Fairy. He plays like the football player who adopts a little girl.
Oh yeah, yes, I remember.
Disney movie. It made a ton of money, and like after that, it was like they said, okay, like this guy's a guy that see, because what Hollywood wants is a guy who hits every demographic. Right? They want that guy that no matter what hits, right, the cross pollination. And The Rock for a long time hit every single market. And probably why he was oversaturated. About as oversaturated as McGregor's knee came in 69 seconds last night. Pansy. Practical effects still beat CGI in horror.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it's called. The game. Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Yes, I agree. Because practical effects, you can practical effects, you're trying to make it look real. And no matter how hard you try, the CGI is just not that great where it can fool you into thinking it's real.
I knew it was a football player adopted a child. Give me a break, man. Yeah. I enjoy it when it plays against type. Yeah, that's what I mean, Manjol. That's a good point of that too. Doe, rightfully calling me out. Thanks, bro. Can't put one past that guy. Practical effects still beat CGI. Yeah, 100%, dude. I agree. I think the alien works better when a xenomorph is in a suit. I love when they're in a suit. I just love when there's, Jurassic Park, all the close-ups were actual animatronics, actual practical effects. Love that. Yeah, they're like to Jurassic Park. Exactly. The close-ups. So Dan's a great point. So the close-ups, practical effect, big wide shots, all digital effects.
You gotta find that happy medium, but practical effects definitely. Still, if you're going for realism, if you want to get me to believe it's happening, it's got to be the practical effect. The CGI just isn't great enough yet.
Yeah, practical effect. I think if you grow up with a certain, I mean, I love when like I could watch The Evil Dead over and over again just for the practical effects. Like it's so over the top ridiculous, but it works. It totally works. Right?
All right.
And then last one on this one is classic monsters deserve modern reboot.
Yeah. I believe, the classic monsters, they are classic monsters for a reason. They should be kept in the loop, man. I mean, the main players from back in the day should be kept in the loop. We should never forget where our craziness came from.
Well, and to your point, they're coming out with an updated Creature from the Black Lagoon. I hope it's good. I love Frankenstein, any version of Frankenstein. Of course, we've got a great one on Netflix. And to your point, The Invisible Man and The Bride of Frankenstein, like all these kind of, I think I agree, they all deserve a modern reboot. A good modern reboot, not like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen bad, something good, right?
Like I know like Netflix had a few. They did a few. How do I hear echo? All right. Anyways, Nick, Netflix did a reboot.
Yeah, that is you. I don't know. Operation Monster is the mark proof of the classic monsters also. Agreed, man, Joseph. Oh yeah, that Dracula was awesome with the guy. What's his name? Clay something, the British dude. That was unhinged. That Dracula was unhinged. That was really, really good. Joe Prime, what's up, brother? Hyde was good in that, I thought. Yeah. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Nice. So was Dorian Gray, actually, if I'm being honest. Joe, I was shouting you out earlier, telling people to go check out not only your Prime trivia, but also Prime time this evening at Prime pickups at 9 p.m. So again, check out Joe's channel. Really good stuff. Great pickups. Great guy. He has great chats and great guests. So Dracula was fun. Agreed. Right? That's the one with that British actor. I like him a lot, actually. Yeah, I'm pulling a blank on his name, but yeah, that one actually I like Dracula Untold. And I mean, did you watch Frankenstein?
I haven't watched we started watching it. God dang it.
It was good. It was really, really good. But it is a long haul. Like, it's not a short movie. Oh, yes, the original Thing from Another Planet was great too. Yeah. What's great is if you look at The Thing at the beginning of when they're in the Arctic station, they're actually watching The Thing from outer space on the TV in the background. It's such a great shout out. Such a great shout out. So I think we agree, classic monsters. And then there was one more. And this one, I will die on this hill. I'm very opinionated about this one. I have to apologize. And I agree that most horror sequels don't need to exist. It is the rule of diminishing returns. And I challenge the chat to name out more than 3 examples where the sequels were needed. I'm not saying actually, even if they were good. Yeah, I'm going to put it out there. 3 examples.
Friday the 13th, part 2.
No.
Number 1, your introduction to Jason in the potato sack. Hang on, let me drop out of here.
Okay. 1922 Nosferatu is still amazing, dude. Still amazing. That's such a great version of Orlok. Crazy. Night of the Triffids. Oh, so good. BBC classic. But you know what, guys? I mean, I'm really opinionated about this one. I would love to know if, first of all, does anybody agree or disagree with this? And then second of all, which ones do you honestly think were better than the originals? So let me go here, and then I have to kick out the other one, right? Let me hide that
Let's
guy.
see.
There we go.
Let's see. No, it's still happening.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't think it's me. Transylvania 65000. Nice. Ooh, Aliens 2. Oh man, shit. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta agree with that one. Okay, Doe. That's one. God damn it, Doe. Came through there. Exorcist 3. Oh no. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Dawn of the Dead a sequel, a direct sequel, or is it more like a reboot? That's a tough one because Dawn of the Dead was a fucking great movie. I don't know that it's a direct sequel. Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead. Okay, I'm gonna accept that one. That's two. Okay. Night of the Lepus. Nah. Jeepers Creepers 2. No. Could have done without. Not saying it wasn't good. Diminishing return though. Evil Dead, The Hills Have Eyes, and Fright Night 2 was pretty good. Yeah, see, The Evil Dead. Okay, I already said Dawn of the Dead. I'm gonna have to give you that one. So Evil Dead. Okay, so that's 2. That counts for 2 still. Fright Night 2? Better than the first though? No. Tough one. Okay, you guys are coming out with some pretty good ones. You're making a good argument here because Hills Have Eyes 2 was pretty fucking whack, actually. Critters 2, get out of here. Critters 2? No, everybody knows Critters 4 with Leonardo DiCaprio is the greatest one of all. The original Romero Dead trilogy was great. Yeah, hard to argue that. Fair enough. Okay, fair enough. I think Evil Dead, we've agreed. Aliens, another one we've agreed. So that's 2. I don't think the Freddy's got better. I don't think the Friday the 13th got better. I'm not saying they were bad. I just don't think that they got better. What else? The Chuckies definitely did not get better. I don't know. Silence of the Lambs? Can you say Silence of the Lambs? Can you say number 2 was better?
All right.
When he's in Italy? There we go. Oh, still weird, eh?
I have to work with it.
Subjective. Terminator 2. No, I see what you're doing there. Nice. Although the second one could be. Is that the one with Robert Patrick turning into the morphing Terminator? Yeah, that was pretty horrific, actually. Wolfman Reed Frankenstein. Come on. Where would you be without Abbott and Costello? I love this guy. Trying
to think.
Troll in the Corn Hell Road movies. Hellraiser. Ooh, that's a good one, actually. Hellraiser's a good choice because I did like Hellraiser 2 a lot. Because we started getting more about the Cenobites and yeah. Okay.
There's a place for number 2, Joe. Man, I got an echo.
Rewatch. Okay, I'm gonna check it. I did like the sequels. I'm just not sure that they need to exist. All right, good one. Okay. And that's where we're going to now. Rapid fire. You ready? You good, Graybeard?
I'm trying out other sound.
That is better for no echo.
Oh, it is better for no echo. All right.
Is Virgo's PC in your... Okay, wait. Let me try. I don't think it's me. But let me try just in case. I'll put in my... Let's see. because you never know. AirPods in. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you. See if that helps the echo.
Yeah,
you
I don't
never
hear an
know.
echo.
Oh, I hear it still. Actually, at your end.
You hear it? Ah.
No, wait. No, maybe not. Let's try this. All right.
Okay.
Smile 2. Yeah, Smile 2 was good. I just saw it a couple weeks ago. I have to admit, Smile 2 was pretty
I don't hear
good.
no
I'm not
echo.
sure it was. Oh shit, you scared me there. Don't do that to me, girl.
Yeah.
Son of Kong. That's great, Dashy, because that wasn't a bad. All right,
No.
so the rapid fire this week is this or that. All right, so it's this or that. Are we ready?
Yes.
First, wait. Let me do the intro to this or that. Here we go.
Think it's immoral. You know, that really grinds my gears. Where exactly in the Bible does it say a man can't fire off some knuckle children in the privacy of his own neighbor's living room while his neighbor's at work because I don't have a DVD player? Well, I don't know where it says it because the Bible is way too long to read.
Hey, that was quite a rant there. You know, we're looking for an everyman to rant about petty, nonsensical irritants to replace our Spotlight on the Middle East segment.
Oh, never change. Okay, thank you, Alpha. Okay, we'll go with that. So this or that. You ready?
Yep.
Here we go. Zombies or mummies? Everybody in chat, please also weigh in. Zombies or mummies?
Zombies.
This or that?
I go with this.
Which one are you going to go with?
Zombies, man. Zombies.
Zombies? No, I'm going to go mummies all day. Boris Karloff, man.
I'm a little concerned, though, because I'm like, they might technically fall under the same category.
Oh, no, they're both undead for sure. But that's, yeah, 100%. Oh, look at this. Zombies. Okay, we got some pretty, people were quick to say zombies. Zombies taking the lead here. Zombies. Joe Prime, Zombies Alpha. Menjoza's with me on the mummies. Oh, Stu on the zombies. Dan on the zombies. Wow. I thought this was going to be a lot closer. Not that it's a competition, but it is kind of a competition. Damn it.
You know what? Hang on. I'm officially changing my answer to mummies because sometimes mummies are stylish. They're stylish and they wear some cool outfits. Zombies, not so much.
No, I agree. With Howard Chester, me and mummies are like people still, lots of lot, plus the magic aspect. Okay, great point. I would rather have zombies chasing me. I feel like my odds of survival are better. Although running zombies ever since 28 Days Later have kind of started freaking me out a little. I ain't afraid of no zombies. Not count Rage. Exactly, Mitch. That's what I'm just saying. Like the whole new Rage zombies got me. Like World War Z, you were like, oh, no, I don't like that kind of zombie. Good one, though, zombies. Okay, all right. Muscle mummies. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. You know who came up on my feed today because they got some sort of lifetime achievement? It was Vanessa Del Rio. If you know, you know. That's all I'm going to say. Welcome to Gen X. Werewolves or vampires? This or that? Werewolves or vampires?
Werewolves, man. I'm all about the werewolves. Werewolves.
Zombies defenses. Alpha says, yeah, you ain't running that fast. Zombies, because you can present them in so many different ways. Yeah, this is the truth. They're much more flexible and, yes. Doe knows. Vanessa knows. The zombie from Doc Stark's arcade was pretty stylish. Fair. Werewolves and vampires. Sorry, where'd you go with?
I went werewolves.
Oh, no, I'm going to go vampires. Because vampires are just, now you talk about stylish and ultra cool and suave. Now, do werewolves live forever? No, I feel like they get old. Do they live forever? I don't think it's ever discussed that a werewolf's immortal. Or has it been?
I'm not 100%. I could say they probably definitely live longer than the average human. But I'm not 100%. I don't think they were knocked down on that as far as werewolf lore.
Yeah, I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember hearing. But werewolves is out in like pretty hefty lead right now. Lady vampires are sexy. Yes, yes, yes. Um, yeah, no, I'm still with, yeah. I gotta say, vampires, I think there's something, because I mean, if you're gonna be drained by three naked women like Bram Stoker's Dracula, I mean, that's the way to go. A werewolf, I feel like, would be just painful and you'd end up in bits and pieces. I'm gonna go vampires on this one. I'm gonna go with vampires. Although werewolves, hands down, like easy win for werewolves on this one. Yes, they were old in the Howling. Howling's great. Okay, werewolves by a landslide. Haunted houses or possessed dolls? While you're thinking about that, Google says there were werewolves ages. Yeah, see? I don't think they live forever, man. American Werewolf in London, mwah, greatest transformation of all time.
I'll take the haunted house. I will go with the haunted house.
Ooh, Mendoza. Haunted house? Yeah, I'm gonna go. Silver Bullet was so good. Let's see. Wait, let's get Monica Bellucci. Oh, God damn. I mean, you guys are making a good case for, see, 70, 80 haunted houses. Yeah, okay. With you, they're going haunted houses.
I'm going haunted houses because
Pussycat dolls. Hard to argue that one.
You take the haunted house, y'all, because guess what? If you never go in the house, you won't have problems. The doll, they can follow you. They can leave. They're going to be right there in the back, in the trunk. They're going to follow you to the house. You're going to wake up, and they're going to snatch you up under the bed, like in Poltergeist. It's going to be ugly.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, like ever since Poltergeist, possessed dolls freak me out like pretty severely. Like even Annabelle, I've never watched Annabelle just because I have no want to be freaked out by a doll. What's worse is the Annabelle real doll in real life is a Raggedy Ann and Andy doll, and I had Raggedy Ann and Andy as a child. Some of my favorite dolls I remember. So it's just I'm glad I've never watched it because that's nightmare material.
I can tell you this, it's not, it's that, you know what, it's psychological because you don't see Annabelle doing anything.
Yeah.
You don't see Annabelle doing nothing. It's just things happen.
See, Alpha, see, that's what I'm saying, man. No, yeah, I think everybody would rather take their chances. Amityville Horror, get out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When a house tells you to get out, please listen. Please listen.
One of Eddie Murphy's best jokes. Oh, I really like this house. Get out. Oh, why don't we think we should live here? And then he's like, Black family walks in, get out. Oh, that was nice being here. Just right out the door. My wife and I fucking love that. A haunted house can be cleansed. Dolls can't be. Thank you. Okay, we're all making a good point here. Oh God, that house. Sfaria V with the Greatest American Hero guys. Oh yes, House is so good with Richard Mole from Night Court as his old drill sergeant, who's the zombie. Yes.
Aren't they? Hey, somebody in the chat, aren't they doing a house figure of that dude?
No, somebody did. Somebody did. There's a custom guy on Instagram, but I don't know if he's AI, if he's actually doing it because he's pumping out so many. Like it started as one, and now it's like every day. And I'm like, okay, dude, you're not making a custom figure like this every day, right? But he did make that guy from House, and well, AI did. It looks sick, scary movie. Yay. Okay, so found footage or traditional storyline?
Ooh, that is tough, man. I do like the found footage. I do like the found footage. You know, the little bit of realism they try to bring in with that, I like it better.
Big Ben, that was his name. Ah, such a great film. I'm a traditional storyline guy. I'm not a big found footage guy. Never have been. About the only found footage movie I've ever liked is Blair Witch Project. I could pretty much categorically say that's the only one that I've ever thought was worth the time. But that's me. Yeah, singular, custom singular.
The first Paranormal Activity was pretty good on found footage. The first Cloverfield basically was found footage.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. Okay. Yep.
So it's all, but in the end, somebody's got to write it. Found footage or not, there has to be a story that has to be written. It has to be written well, and I think that's where it all lies.
Yeah, I think Cloverfield, you hit a nerve. That's a good. Although 10 Cloverfield wasn't a found footage, right? With John Goodman.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went in another direction with that.
Yeah, to aerodynamics point, I think we have seen a little too much of it recently. I feel like it's been overdone a little bit. So maybe, but you're right. I forgot, and I guess Super 8 can probably be considered found footage in a way. I think it blended both story, traditional, and a bit of they see stuff in that. I love Super 8, by the way. One of my favorite coming of age stories. Much in the vein of Stranger Things, I thought. Incident in Lake County. Okay. Not familiar with that. Is that a found footage? I imagine it is. Okay, I'm going to write that one down, though. I'm going to rewatch that. Okay. All right. Good mix there. Anthology or single story? I'm writing that down. Incident in Lake County. It's a tough one, right?
It is. It is. I tell you, and what I am dealing with is that if I like the story, I'm going to want another story. So I need the anthology. If I like the story, that's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. Man, I'm going to go with anthology. I'm sorry. I'm going to go with anthology.
Yeah, I mean, nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm definitely a single story guy, but I can see where in some cases the anthology wins. I think it's a mixture of both. I would go with single story though, if given the choice, like, having to make a choice. I would rather go with one great single story than, although VHS is one of my favorite anthology movies of all time. Fucking love that. And what was the ones that came out in the 80s? Horror Tales. Remember there was like an anthology movie? Help me out, chat.
Like Creep Show.
Yeah, right. Creep Show is a good example. Yeah, Creep Show is a great example.
I know the one you're talking about. God dang it.
Creep Show and Tales from the Dark Side.
Yep, Tales from the Dark Side, Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I like anthologies too. Yeah, I'm in Dan's boat there. It's kind of like single story, but I do like anthologies. Yeah, Tales from the Dark Side was great. Great. Creep Show was a great anthology. So yeah, you can have Cat's Eye.
Yep.
Stephen King's Cat's Eye was a great anthology movie.
That was yes, it is.
Yeah, good story, but open, closed, done. But an anthology is probably, right. It's just like, I mean, you can make such an argument for all of them. And then I think last, but so almost last, before last, R-rated or PG-13?
R-rated, man. Don't hold it back. Don't hold it back.
Don't hold it back.
Don't hold it back.
Tales from the Hood. Yes, with Clarence, absolutely. Room 222. Oh no, Mod Squad. Sorry, not Room 222. Yeah, I mean, PG-13 has given us. Because I'm an '80s kid, a lot of the horror movies that would be rated R today were actually PG-13 when I was growing up. To be honest with you, so I think I'm a PG-13. I thought about this. I thought, I think I'm actually PG-13 for the most part. Most of the horror movies in my day did not get an R rating. It's very rare to get an R rating.
Right.
But in today's world, you would go R rated because fuck it, everything's R rated now.
Right. I think like you could tell in some of the PG-13 movies, it was like they'll show one girl topless, and that's how they get the PG-13 rating.
Right. Oh, Monster Club's a really great anthology.
But I think if you're gonna have horror, you got to be R-rated. You got to let it all all hang out.
Oh, and Mendoza, the rating doesn't matter to me. The OG Salem's Lot scared the crap out of right, and that was a PG. That's what I mean. Like that's why in the '80s, no way Salem's Lot would be PG-13 today. Right? It's pretty crazy, actually. Even to the adult, because was Jaws R-rated? I can't remember. I remember seeing it at the theater, but again, my parents were wackos when it came to bringing us to movies as a kid. Like the drive-in, you just drove in, so I saw a lot of movies I shouldn't have been watching as a kid. I can't remember. Probably was though. Or at least AA. But anyway, good one. Yeah, yeah. I think today's world R-rated.
PG.
PG?
Jaws was PG.
There you go. Okay, I rest my case.
And another reason why is PG-13 was not in existence yet.
Oh yes, I remember that did come. Yes, you're right. Parental guidance 13 was well, because remember in our day we had an NC-17 rating, which was basically X-rated, and the kiss of death if your movie got an NC-17 rating.
No, there was one great movie NC-17 rated that I went to go see. My dad took me to go see RoboCop. RoboCop had the NC-17.
No, it didn't. Did it really? Holy shit! Really?
RoboCop had I know it was the first NC-17 movie I watched. I think.
Wow, I did not know that. That's actually cool trivia. I did not know that. Yeah, I'm with you, Woody. That's what we were talking about earlier. Yeah, gore doesn't bother me. Jump scares do bother me a lot. Yeah, you know what, Joe Prime, to your point, like I don't like it to be gratuitous gore. Like that's why I've never seen a Terrifier movie. I don't get it. Like I get it, sorry, but I don't enjoy just watching someone like chop people into pieces and just get gorier and gorier and gorier for the sake of gory. But that's what people cheer for. The King Baby King Kong. Oh yes. Yeah, King Kong was definitely not R-rated. Henry and June was R-rated, and that was fucked up with Michael Rooker. My God, Henry and June was wild. RoboCop was NC-17. Wow. Okay, so and to wrap it all up, and this is going to be a good one, I think. Wrap up this segment is greatest horror movie monster of all time to you. Greatest horror movie monster of all time. This is a tough one, man. Because you can go like, if you're a space guy, if you're a classic horror guy, if you're a... It's a tough one. Oh, yeah, the Thing is definitely a monster movie. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Definitely The Thing is a monster movie.
Definitely a monster movie.
It is the epitome of the definition.
Dan, what a great pick here. King Kong. It's a hell of a pick. I mean, they've been making King Kong movies since the 1920s. And Peter Jackson's King Kong is a cinematic masterpiece.
Greatest horror monster.
Godzilla's a great pick. Woody with Freddy Krueger. Great pick. Good. That's a great pick, actually. And he's definitely a monster. Especially in the remake where they told us exactly what he did to get burned up alive.
Right.
You're like, you could have just left it to our imaginations. I think we figured it out in the original movie, but thanks for spelling it out. Yeah, Henry and June was NC-17. I remember that, actually. I do remember that. What a fucked up ending that movie, boy. Holy. Michael Rooker. What a whack job in that movie. So we got some good ones. King Kong, The Thing, which I know that Frank is on all in on that. We got King Kong, Godzilla.
I take Jaws. Man.
Yeah, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer is what I'm thinking of. Sorry, you're thinking of Henry and June, the story with Uma Thurman about the author, Henry, whatever his name was. Yes, right, because of the gratuitous sex scenes. Thank you, Mendoza. You have clued me in. Thank you. My wifey is a Jason gal. Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, my wife is a Ghostface. She can watch all the screams till the cows come home. Showgirls,
Yes,
NC,
it was.
NC-17.
Yes, it was. They wanted to see that Saved by the Girl. Man, they wanted to see Saved by the Bells. They want to see Saved by the Bells.
Oh yeah, Prophecy, dude. Remember Joe Prime? The cover picture was like the bear as an embryo, I think, wasn't it? Like it was the bear as an embryo was the cover of the movie poster. Prophecy was fucking wild. So movie monster to me, probably Jaws. To me, is the greatest movie monster of all time. Jaws. I mean, I never went swimming the same again. I still don't swim the same to this day. I was in Croatia a few weeks ago in the ocean in beautiful blue waters, and I was like, all I kept doing was looking down. Oh
Right?
fuck.
They're out there, man. You act like they ain't, and that's when you get caught.
Exactly. Oh yes, yes, Mendoza. Prophecy. What a great call out, Joe. That poster will live with me forever. What'd you say yours was? Graybeard?
Yeah, I would go with Jaws. I would say like Kong would be the most iconic movie monster, but I think, as far as I would go, Jaws, man, that took the cake. I mean, like you said, even to this day, that movie still resonates in your brain as you should not go into water. You should not go into the beach. Don't go out in the water.
Yeah, very few movies affected the collective consciousness quite like Jaws did. One that for me was the arachnophobia spiders. Oh my god! Especially the main spider at the end when they did that close up of all the eyeballs, and the fucking spider was like this. Oh, yeah, arachnophobia. Good call. That was a great film, actually. The one that was Dunkles to saw the Freddy movie with a Freddy movie at the drive. That was my drunkles. Yeah, exactly. He always had that uncle. Hey, I'm babysitting for the weekend. Let's stuff you in the car and go see something your parents would never expose you to.
Right?
You're like Vanessa Del Rio? Okay. Thanks, Drunkle. Yeah, so we had some good ones there. All right. Well, keep them coming, guys, as you're thinking about them. I know it's not easy to spot check, but that will wrap up our version of, or our segment of this or that, rapid fire and everything. Oh, sharks. Wait, we got some more coming in now. Sharks and Man of Wars. Hell no. Yeah. Sharks all day. But they've never made a good shark movie like Jaws. Never.
They haven't.
I'm sorry. They haven't. The xenomorphs.
They've come close a little bit here and there, but
Nah.
never like Jaws. Never like Jaws.
Nah, man. Nah. Not even Jaws could beat Jaws. Do you know what I mean? Like Jaws 2 couldn't like, even though Jaws 2 was a pretty decent sequel, and then it just got worse and worse and worse. But Deep Blue Sea had some moments in it that I thought were fun, but again, not like Jaws,
Right.
Right, and Mendoza has called out Deep Blue Sea as well. When I was in the film industry, when I used to work in the movie industry way back when, it was funny because I worked on somebody who was had seen the script for Deep Blue Sea, and apparently the story went that the initial cinematographer turned down the movie when he read the script, and it said shark turns on oven, because it turns on the oven when LL Cool J's in the oven and the shark walks up, and it's just like.
Right.
Imagine seeing that on a script, though. You're like, did that just say shark turns on an oven? I'm out. 47 meters down was pretty decent, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty. Have you, speaking of 47 meters down, because I'm thinking now 47 meters up, have you seen the movie where two girls get stranded on top of a pole, like this big pole that they climb, and they're stuck at the top of the pole for the whole movie?
I've seen what you're talking about. I have not watched it. I know what you're talking about, though.
Fucking crazy. I watched it a couple weeks ago. It was pretty nuts. Can't remember the name. Yeah, exactly. Mendoza, fair. Yeah, fair, not compare. Gunfighter, I'm more of a Conjuring or Sinister type guy. Good. Keep that in mind. We're going to do a tier list right now. Sinister is great. Conjuring is also great. They're not on the tier list, but I used the top 100 horror movies of all time according to IMDb. We're not tiering 100 movies, don't worry. But I picked from that list, and ironically, Conjuring and Sinister were not on that list. I was both on the top 100, I think, pretty easily. We did a new Killer Squid movie.
Yeah.
What's the best Killer Squid movie of all time? I actually thought it was Deep Rising with Treat Williams. The ocean liner. And
yeah.
Have you seen that one? Turns out that was
yep, I remember
that.
Yeah, the squid,
Fall.
I mean,
that's what it is.
The best we got.
That was pretty fucked up, right? Girl on the pole. All right, my wife didn't hear you. I'm just kidding. Or it looks at the trailer for the whale. Yeah. Fall. That's what it was. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's really good. Really, really good movie. All right. Do we do our should we do our tier? Tier it up?
Sure.
It's only 25, not gonna take long. We do these pretty quick. I picked some modern, some classics. As I said, I picked the top 100 according to IMDb, 100 horror films of all time. I was pretty surprised actually how low some movies were, but I think that's recency bias when it comes to IMDb because they use their 7-point, their little metric system. Yeah. I don't think kids today remember how good horror movies of yesteryear were. Right. And it was missing a lot of movies, which I thought was 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh, okay, Dan.
Yeah.
No argument, brother. Yeah, Fall. Check it out. It's really, really good. Thank you, Airdimes, for reminding me. Oh, they're going to come out with a sequel? Oh, really?
Oh, now you're going to ruin it.
All right, here we go. Let's do it. So again, we need... Frank, are you slagging me, dude? You can't listen. You can't talk shit unless you're in the room because you're a host.
Yeah.
And so I don't have to take this from you, man. Fumbling using AI is the worst horror movie ever made. Yes, that was, and I'm never gonna live it down. It's been what, almost a year now that I did one G.I. Joe review with AI, and
yeah,
I thought, how could ChatGPT steer me wrong? It should know G.I. Joe. And I did it in a room full of Joe guys who were like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
All right.
A year later. Ooh, the sphere could have been one of the best Squid scenes. Yes. Instead, it's just forgettable. All right, here we go. So let's start off with An American Werewolf in London. Wait, I should probably remember what so yeah, S tier, A tier, B, C, D. So super, so we know what it is. S is the greatest, A is good, B is okay, C is below okay, and D is just fucking god awful. So let's go back. Now, for it to be S tier, let's make a rule. For it to be S tier, at least 5 people have to consider it S tier. So that's you and me, or me and 4, you and 4, whatever it is, or 5 from the chat. At least 5 people have to think of it as an S tier movie for it to get to S tier. Tony, what's up, my man?
I would give this one an A. I don't think it has what it takes for the S. What up, Tony? I don't think it has.
Check him out. Sorry, one quick second. Tony, if you're streaming tonight, let us know. Because, of course, I'll tell people to go check you out as soon as we're done.
It should be. I will check.
I don't get half the notifications I used to. So, Mendoza goes S tier. Okay, so there's one S tier. Frank says, all good. We're being pushed to believe what Area says more and more these days. Hey, C, I never really got into American Werewolf in London. Ooh, C tier. Wow. That surprises me, Dan. But that's fair. A tier. It hasn't aged as well as it. The transformation seems great. The rest of the story has not aged as well. So so S, A, I'm S. So it's 2S, 2A, 1C. Joe Prime comes in and says, I for one celebrate a robotic overlords. I love that. Autobots roll out. Yes, sir. A tier. Okay. Where are you at, Graybeard?
I'm A. It doesn't have it for the S.
Okay, we got 3 S's. We got 3 S's, 4 A's. We've got a C.
I'm actually
I don't know.
I'm using Jaws because Jaws would be the S tier. Jaws would be S, and that's what I'm comparing it to. And I'm like, it's not Jaws, so I got to give it an A.
Interesting. Okay. The best part of the movie is the transformation. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I was just saying, Woody. You're right. The transformation still holds up as probably the greatest transformation scene in film cinematic history. But after that,
hey, y'all, don't forget about the dream sequence. Don't forget about the dream sequence where you had the wolf Nazis, which was crazy, but it happened. It happened.
Yeah, all right, I think we're going A tier. You are going to A tier. Wow. All right. That is not, I did not expect that. Now, here's a classic from my childhood. I threw this in. This was number 98. How is this 98? Is this not the greatest fucking reveal in the history of horror movies? Come on. Is this not the greatest fucking reveal in the history of horror movies? Yes or no?
I can't. This cannot go S or A. I'm sorry, y'all. I know Alpha. I know you guys, and you like it as well. I'm not a sleepaway camp guy. I just am not.
You're not a sleep. Wow. So this is what is this D tier for you? You got to give me a.
I am not a sleepaway camp guy.
So you got to give me a letter though.
Oh, definitely. We're gonna put them down there is B. I give it B. I respect it for what it is, but it's just for me personally. I was like, when it came out, I was like, man, I want to watch Jason, man. I want to watch. If I'm gonna watch something crazy, give me fucking Michael Myers or Jason or something.
Now, in all fair, okay, sorry, I should preface something though, and I was just thinking about it now because I don't want people to think that. So, if look, in all fairness, the reveal doesn't say something about the person or that kind of. It was just a crazy reveal for the time, and that's as deep as it gets for me. I'm not trying to. I have to put that out there because you all know I'm definitely not that guy. So. Yeah. Anyway, because actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, that would not receive the same type of. That would not be well received in 2026. Because it would take on a different kind of tone to it. Even though I don't. Obviously, that's not what was meant. He was just psychotic. That's all. So plain and simple. 2026 sensibilities, my friend. It's fair. It is fair. B tier, okay. C tier, D tier. Ooh, wow. This one's not getting a lot of love. Underrated, C tier. So I'm feeling like Sleepaway Camp is ending up somewhere in a C right now. I had it in B tier just because, again, I thought that reveal was so insane for the time. It's kind of like, what's the one with Forrest Whitaker, The Crying Game?
Yeah.
Right, that twist, right? Like it just throws you for such a, and it's not so much a subject matter so much as you don't see that kind of the reveal coming, and you go, holy fuck, like, because I love that you never see it coming, right? And then you're like, oh shit, that was a great Crying Game's a great film. Stephen Fry, great film. Yeah, the look. Yes, correct, Mendoza. Thank you. Exactly what I was trying to say. Thank you. Oh yeah, I haven't seen it. Is it good, Joe? I heard about it though. All right, A tier for Sleepaway Camp or for the other one. Sleepaway Camp's getting a C tier. All right, the Amityville Horror, the OG.
Oh man, Amityville Horror. I give it an A. I'll give it an A.
A tier. Wow. All right.
I give it an
Okay.
A. In part, there's a legitimate aspect to this story, a actual real life occurrence, with part of this story in real life, and that I dig it. I dig it when something happens like this in real life. Even though they got banjo.
B tier. B tier. Okay. Pretty solid though. B's pretty solid. You had it at A. I had it at an A tier. But B tier is pretty solid, I gotta say. A is a kid, B now. Yes, maybe that's fair. Actually, I haven't seen it as an adult. A for Amityville. See what you did there? Pause? No? I don't know. I don't know when you guys pause. I feel like people throw pause into everything now.
They do.
Pause. Nobody does it better than Woody.
Pause? No, not overrated.
Woody's the pause master. Woody's the pause master. He does it best. I think we're heading for B. Unanimously B. All right. So B for Amityville. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. The Omen.
B. I'll go with B. I'll go B. I'm going B. I'm going to B. Omen.
Oh, my head hurts. What? Really?
I can't go
Son
S.
of the Devil? 666?
I know.
The glass scene with David Warner? David Warner? B as well for Alpha?
See?
Oh, have I gotten so old that I forget that? Are Remember Berries keeping me alive on an S tier here? What is going on? 2 for BB, A Ultra. Poltergeist was scarier and holds up. Okay. Damn. Pause. Waiting. B. Wow. Okay, here we go. A. Oh, I think B's winning out. Yeah, it's a solid B. Yep, it is. Damn. The Omen. Well, listen, if you haven't seen The Omen, check it out. Still worth seeing. B tier is excellent. Probably the greatest Antichrist story of all time.
Even the remake isn't bad.
C? That makes sense, actually. All right, B. B's pretty solid, I have to say. Oh, this one's going to be interesting. Event Horizon.
Ooh.
I'm going to start this one. I think this is a fucking crap shit movie, and I'm giving this a D tier. Where they went with this, where this movie could have gone should have been S God tier, and where it ended up was D tier. I'm gonna die on that hill.
Oh man,
I'm gonna give it, in all honesty, give it a C. C because it just disappointed me.
Oh yeah, I'm on board with you on D, man. To be honest with you, if you want to take your D back, I'm with you. I didn't like, there was potential and then it fizzled, big time, big fucking time. I was like, what is this? What is this y'all are creating?
Man, Joseph should have ended up at an S tier, but I know how you got there for sure. B tier. Ooh, our D tiers are not holding up well. C tier for Frank. This one's looking like a B tier so far. I mean,
they had good actors in this shit.
Oh my God, Lawrence Fishburne, Sam Neill, Angela Bassett. Is Angela Bassett in this one?
I'm not sure.
I feel like she is. Yeah, look at the.
I know Angela Bassett was in the Critters that was in outer space.
No, it's S5 because classic, just too good. Oh, 2 S's, pretty solid. Take your D back. Pause.
Ah.
Liberatus tutumi ex inferis. It should have been. I know. All right, this is a close one, actually. This may be because now we actually got 1, 2, 3 S tiers and 2 B tiers and 2 D tiers. I think this one has to fall at an A. We got to go kind of in between, don't we? I don't
I
think we
agree.
can. We're gonna go with A tier for Event Horizon. What? Get out of here. Who's signing
Yeah,
in?
so
Nobody's
bad it
signing
wouldn't
in.
even take it.
Oh, John Carpenter's The Thing. Frank and I can say right now we're S tiers. 2 S tiers right off the bat.
Oh, it's 3 S tiers.
3 S tiers. We're looking for 2 S tiers. We're looking for 2 S tiers. Someone's gonna come in the chat and go, I can be bought. I can be bought. This is S tier, dude. Like from the special effects to the story to the actors to the ending to an ending to this day they refuse to acknowledge if everybody's speculation, which I love. I love that they've never given in and been like, well, actually, so and so is an alien or whatever. They've all maintained that it's in the story. Oh, Dan is our S. Aaron, oh, I think we're there easily. Arrow S. Joe Prime B, fair. True S tier, Menjoza. Woody S tier. Joe Prime, get out AI. Oh, this is a unanimous S. There we go. All right. All's right in the world. We are S tier for The Thing.
It's a great story, and I truly I didn't mind the other one. No.
The update. Yeah, the update wasn't terrible, right?
I mean, it was all CGI and all that shit, but the story, this was the story that was before what happened in The Thing. This was the story about the other outpost that the dog came with. So I liked with the update one how they connected it as the beginning point.
Prequel. Yeah, I liked it too, Ash. And I love Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I can watch her in anything. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. Of course, she's married to Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor. She's great as Hera. And that's such a great line when he's smoking the joint. They practically own South America. Chariots of the God. If you've read the book Chariots of the God, that's even better. So good. All right, well, this one, I mean, wow. Yeah. I'm an S tier. I'm not even going to pretend. I mean, hard to argue against.
It's probably one of the greatest, it's a S tier. Yes, it's a horror movie, but it even pushes the envelope as being one of the best sci-fi movies.
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, science fiction, a story of survival story, a classism story, right?
If you would have forced the issue and had me vote on Aliens or Alien, I would have put Aliens as the S tier and Alien as the A, because I like the second one. I like the second Aliens.
Yeah, no, the second Aliens is good, but to me, the second Aliens is an action movie.
Yeah.
Right? It's not Alien. Alien is a horror movie. Aliens is it's a ranger movie, right? With aliens in it. Old Timey Town, The Dread Sundown. Oh, it's sad. It's good. As for Alien, yeah, hard to beat that, right? Hard to beat that. All right, S tier, easy. Friday the 13th. I know what you're going to say. 2, you would give 2 the S. You would give this to the. So I went with the original because there's too many to pick from. I do think the original holds up. I think it's scarier that the mom's the psychopath, to be honest with you, because at least she could die. I'm A tier with this. I'm an A tier. I'm definitely not S tier.
I'll B because I got a Jason bias, y'all. I got a Jason bias. I'm Jason biased, but I give it a B. Shout out to Kevin Bacon. I think this is one of his first movies.
Yeah, the third one or the fourth one, the third or fourth. Yeah. I mean, listen, collective consciousness, everybody knows what Camp Crystal Lake is. Everybody knows what the name Voorhees is. You know, I mean, it's become synonymous. It's the template for so many horror movies that came afterwards. Sean Cunningham, great director, much maligned director. But solid, really spawned a whole generation of horror aficionados. B tier, yeah. A tier. Okay, Alpha Ray coming in. C. I get bored rewatching this. Then that's fair, actually. A because it's classic.
The Friday the 13th fans, y'all, the Crystal Lake show will be coming out soon enough.
Oh, yeah, that's right. TV show coming. Yep. So we got 4 A's.
I am waiting, y'all. I want to know it now. What will piss me off? What will piss me off about Crystal Lake is if they don't show me what fucking deal with the devil Pamela Voorhees made to get Jason back alive. I want to know how the fuck he came back alive, or if he didn't die, or what happened. I need to know.
Oh, do you not know what the whole thing with why Jason came back to life?
I don't know exactly what happened. I mean, it's just he was there in the movies. He just was alive. It's like they don't go over that.
Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, Jason X is good. It's a druid spell.
Really?
Yeah, I think that's Jason. That's not Freddy. It's Jason. It's a druid spell officially. No, officially.
I didn't see any movie where she
fact check me, dough. I
don't know what happened, but I want to bear witness to. I want to see it.
He's got a B movie. All right. Let's get some good ones here. Okay, I know this is your jam. House of 1,000 Corpses.
Actually, I hate to say it, it's the second one. It's the Devil's Rejects. But
the Devil's Rejects.
This starts it all. These are all connected. House of 1,000, Devil's Rejects, and I forgot what the third one was called.
No, I know. Oh, sorry. I thought you confused. Druid Spell. Mike Myers. Thank you. I knew it was one of them. Thank you, Menjoza. Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
See, I don't think they ever went over what happened with Jason. They never showed, or they never went over. I'm very interested to see, why.
Yeah. Look, I've never seen this film, so I'll abstain from voting on this film, to be honest with you. Ultra says C tier. I will abstain because I've never seen it. It is Michael Myers. Yeah. Thank you, Dan.
B
Thank
tier
you,
for me.
B tier for you. Okay, so CB. Okay. I mean, a lot of people talk about this movie. Jason's more flesh golem. He won't die because Mama told him not to, and to punish them all. Oh, interesting. That's actually an interesting take. A golem is actually a perfect take, actually. S tier for House. It's more creepy horror. Mike Myers, the actor. D tier. Okay, we got D, C.
Oh, come on, y'all. Sid Haig is the clown, man. Y'all can't tell me that motherfucker.
Dr. Satan rules.
Fuck yeah, Dr. Satan.
Frank is an S on this, by the way. So right now I think C is winning, by the way. I think House of 1,000 Corpses is destined to go to a C. My daughter won't quit harassing me. That's my current herm. That's S tier for any parent, I imagine. All right. House of 1,000 Corpses, you are C tier. So sorry. This was nuts. This should have been NC-17 had it existed in the day. This was beyond gratuitous. They did remake this movie with Elijah Wood. I feel like they remade Maniac. Oh,
Not
Joe
sure.
Daddy went S tier. Ooh, shit. I got to go back. I think that pushes up to, oh no, Alpha goes C minus. Alpha C minus for, no, wait. Is this, yeah. All right. So D, wow, Maniac is getting no love. It was pretty grotesque. Very controversial at the time, too.
I think every horror movies in the 80s was potentially controversial because they just kept pushing the envelope. They were like, oh, you're going to let us get away with this? All right.
Devil's Rejects, he says, was more of a Thelma and Louise. C
Yes, it
tier.
was.
Ooh, everybody's okay. So C tier is coming up strong. Body Double. Fucking great film. Great film. And C Maniac. All right. So Maniac, I think, is landing on a C tier. I got to go back to House of a Thousand Corpses. Got pushed to B tier with that S.
Damn
What
right.
the hell? I don't think I've seen Maniac. Same Maniac Cop. I don't think. Yeah, it kind of along the same vein, Dan. Kind of the same kind of over the top, gratuitous violence that the 80s was known for. To Graybeard's point, just pushing the envelope of
every time.
kind of, yeah. Children of the Corn. So my child me has a very different vote than adult me. Adult me, having seen this movie in the last 5 years, would rate this movie a C. And I think I'm being nice by rating it a C. Child me would have been A tier, for sure. But I got to go C tier with this.
Children of Corn,
Maniac Cop 2? Classic, says Mendoza. All right, fair.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would say C tier. Don't get me wrong, I like this movie when I was a kid. I'm with you, the kids were in charge. They were killing the adults. So it was a definite S movie when I was a kid.
Correct.
But then, nowadays I look at it and I'm like, I was like, it's like Linda Hamilton's, like, what, second movie?
Yeah, and it's not a strong movie. The book is so much better, obviously, as all things Stephen King. But yeah, the pacing's odd. The effects really aren't that solid. A lot of what happens, you're like, wait, you're an adult. Just keep the shit out of this kid already.
Right. It's like
Malachi was great though. To Joseph's point. Yeah, right? Like, of course, as a kid, you're like, yeah, that totally makes sense.
Right.
Solid C though. Okay. Chill in the Corn, you have not aged well. Astray coming in with a
created
Z
a new
tier. Z tier. Oh, Z. No, we say Z in Canada. What do you say, Z?
Z.
Why would you say Z? It's Z. Zed's dead. Malachi. All right. C tier it is. There is no Z. Okay, now, sorry, I did this in French. I didn't realize, but I think you all know the movie. It's called Barbarians with Justin Long. I don't know if you've seen this movie. Same director as Weapon that came out last year, which was amazing. This is an S tier movie for me. Easily one of the best horror movies of the last decade. Easily.
I have to abstain. I have not seen this film.
Okay.
But I will keep it on my radar and check it out.
Oh yeah, it's better than, yes, agreed. Yeah, sorry, I missed you there. Throw that kid through a closet like Woody. Exactly. Woody's definitely kicking that kid's ass. But Barbarians, sorry, this is Barbarians. Keep in mind, this is Barbarians. Sorry, it's in French. Barbarians with Justin Long. If you have not seen it, do yourself a favor, check it out. Mendoza with the D. Bang. Wow. Damn. All right. Fair. I can actually see that. Believe it or not.
Horror, horror fans of horror have different, what they like. There's a lot of likes and don't likes in horrors, and what it's just like any other movie. Somebody's gonna like it more than you. Somebody's gonna hate it more than you.
No, that's fair. Ooh, D, disappointed with this movie. Wow. Okay. Shit. But I can see how, like, I have it on an S, but I could totally see how you got to D. It's one of those movies, it's like Weapons, to be honest with you. I can see how you could have that S tier or D tier, if I'm being totally honest. Like my wife and I, we would S that all day, but we had friends that we went to see it at the theater with, and they were like, worst movie ever. Oh, Children Under Stairs was great. Oh wow. So far, D tier for Barbarian.
I
Did not see that coming.
for weapons, I'm with you. I would have it. I would put weapons at a S, but there's a point in the movie where it shifts, and I have to give it a B. I personally did not like finding out it was a witch. I'm like, really? This is all about a damn witch? I'm like, burn that bitch at the stake and it's over, right? What the fuck? A witch? That's the answer? That is the cause. A witch is pissed and she got your kids acting crazy. I didn't like that. I didn't like that twist. I didn't like the witch thing.
Now they're making a movie with her.
And
they will not let it go. B went different direction, I thought.
S tier.
It chapter 1, 8 out of 10. Ooh, nice. The Shining S tier says.
Did you check the Hey, did y'all check the private? One of y'all look at the private, especially you. Look at the private chat.
Why is
Look at the private chat, okay?
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, I could thank you because I was actually just looking at the time. So everybody, if you don't know, no pre-roll tonight with Legend series. Normally we try and end around the time that he's starting so that you can all go, we all surf the same channels. So no pre-roll this evening. So we'll keep going with the tier as long as you guys want. We're almost done anyways. So we'll keep this rolling and be sure to catch him next week, of course. All good.
S tier.
S tier. Okay. S tier says, all right. S tier says Ultra. Interesting. S tier for The Shining. I have to think about this one, actually. Great story, of course. Jack Nicholson, all-time performance. Shelley Duvall, tortured on set.
Overlooked.
Scatman.
Scatman.
Yeah, Scatman Carruthers.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck, man. You are the caretaker. You've always been the caretaker. Oh, the twins, Red Rum. Yeah, okay, all right. You've got me. I think I'm going to go S tier on this.
Lady in the bathtub, the old naked lady. They had her looking hot, and then she got out the tub and like, what the fuck done happened?
I'm with Dan though. I can't watch it over again. Like once or twice maybe after that. 8 out of 10. So you're kind of A tier Astray. Joe, probably haven't seen this one, but I haven't seen it just like, yeah, check out Barbarian. Trust me, my friend. A for The Shining. Okay, A for The Shining. So we're one S tier away from S tier, one vote away from S tier. Stray, everybody saying hello. I could see how, Alfred coming in hot with yes tier. There we go. Deciding vote.
The Shining 2, I guess when Stephen King got caught up, he created this Stephen King verse, and The Shining, is part of the heart of that whole little Stephen King verse. You got the people that have the shining power. Now, it's
rowdy, but
grown a lot bigger over the years. Hey, Rowdy,
to her point, but look, Rowdy, have you seen Weapons? Rowdy, we were saying that with Barbarian, just like his other movie Weapons, you can see how people are either S or D, very polarizing, I think. Another S tier for Shining. So Shining now easily S tier.
Yeah.
By the way, Rowdy, hope all is well. Good to see you in the chat. Good drops. And I know you've moved into your new place. Congratulations. Setup looks good. I'm still working on it. Nothing is worse than moving. Fuck. Like, I think it's worse than divorce. I'm not speaking from experience, but yeah, Weapons was better. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I thought, yeah, and I can see how again you could be either or. I liked them both, um, but not scary at all. Agreed. All right, this is a good one. I don't know if you've seen this one. Have you seen Midsummer?
Oh,
With
I tried to watch this.
Try.
I think, yeah, I got through it. I actually think I got through it. Weren't they trying to like impregnate her with or something weird? He's saying it's S, y'all. He's going S.
Subliminal. Subliminal. Fuck. This movie's outrageously good. It's so good. But my personal feeling is if you've seen this movie, you're gonna be S. You're gonna be S, A, or D. There's no in between.
I'm going A.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking a lot of people may not have seen this one. Do yourselves a favor, check it out. You will absolutely, I think, really, really good. And it is a movie about grief. To Rowdy's point, I think that's the beauty of it. I think at the end, such a great takeaway from it. It's about absolutely the loss of a relationship. Um, D, yeah. See, I could see how Mendoza can get to D on this, 100%. I give it a C for the poster. Oh, Astray. Florence Pugh is gorgeous.
The poster is so misleading.
Oh, wow. That's Dan. Dan. That is layered, yet so good. That is so good. What a great observation. Because that's not actually far from A24, if you're being honest, in their track record. Yeah, the symbol of hope. That's right. S, A, or D. Sad. It's so sad. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. All right. So I think most people haven't seen it. So just by default, because most people haven't seen it, we're going to give it an A. Rowdy, would you be okay with an A? Florence is okay.
Y'all go check it out.
You
one time. It's good one time.
Where's my moderator to mute this guy? Florence Pugh is awesome. She when she laughs, she sounds like an 80-year-old smoker. It's like, holy fuck. How are you, like, how much are you smoking off camera to sound like that at 26? All right, we're going to go A. Rowdy, keep me honest. If you come back and say something different, we'll do it. It's an A. All right. Thank you. We're good. Get Out.
C. C. I'm giving it a C, y'all. I'm giving it ain't all that. It ain't all that. It is not all that. It is not groundbreaking. The greatest thing about Get Out is Homeboy's roommate or whoever the fuck saved his ass. That's the greatest thing about this movie. Homeboy
yeah. No, you're right. Actually, that guy, the comedy relief in that was brilliant. Yeah, his roommate was brilliant.
He bailed his ass out so big time, so bad.
Rowdy's calling out a good movie, by the way, if you haven't seen it, The Autopsy of Jane Doe with Brian Cox and Emile Hirsch. If you haven't seen this movie, you have got to see this movie. It's a slow burn, but the payoff is awesome. B Tier was a good movie, but so where could we connect? No, this is actually not M. Night Shyamalan. It is Key and Peele. Key Peele. Much better than his other one. Nope. I thought this was much better than Nope. S Tier for Rowdy. Z Tier. Z Tier.
Us. Yeah, I think I went Us.
Nope, I'm an A. Sorry, go ahead.
I think he did Us as well. I think that's my favorite of the group is Us.
S tier, Peel's best. Yeah, see, I agree with Astray here. I think this is Peel's best. Us was okay. Nope, I thought was, I don't know. For me, it really missed the mark. Okay, so I honestly like Nope. Okay, so Mendoza's in the camp of Nope along with Rowdy. Get Out, see Barely. Ooh, this one's all over the place. Jordan Peele. Sorry, did I say Key Peele? I probably did. I watched Get Out with my mom. Why do we watch it? So that's great. Yeah, that reminds me of the experience I had with my spouse. She pretty much gave me the same fucking look. She was like, What did we just watch?" Yeah, no. I mean, it. You know what it is? Astray. Yeah, and that's true to a certain extent. But some of it feels like it's incredibly original, and some of it feels like it's incredibly borrowed.
Yeah, it's the fucking Stepford Wives, basically.
Right. Correct. Yeah, no, I can see. Yeah. No, I get it. Akira slide in a movie, make it S. Yeah. True. The monkey from Nope, that whole reveal was pretty wild. So I think we're landed on an A tier for Get Out, because I see a lot of S's. I saw a couple C's. I saw one D. So we're gonna go with an A tier for him. Next, we have a fantastic. Okay, I don't know how many people have seen this movie, but again, I borrowed from the 100 IMDb's. No, not seen this.
I have not seen this.
This movie is insane. It is so good. It's a French horror movie. Anyway, if you like body torture and you like just psychological thriller, this is probably up there. So we're gonna put this one out because not enough people have seen it, and that's fair. Okay, we'll go with a classic.
S.
Yeah, this is definitely S.
It's S.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, can't argue with that, Rowdy. Can't argue with that though.
I even like the remake with what's his name in it. I thought it wasn't bad.
With Viggo Mortensen, I thought it was all right, eh? And Vince Vaughn.
No. It was who's that guy? Somebody help me in the chat. Who did the it? Oh man, I can't remember his name.
The remake of Psycho?
Yes, they did a remake of Psycho, man.
No. So it's a shot-for-shot remake. That was definitely Viggo Mortensen and Vince Vaughn. Are you talking about the TV show?
Vince Vaughn.
With Vera Farmiga?
No, Vince Vaughn. You're right. Vince Vaughn. Vince Vaughn one.
Yeah. That was a shot-for-shot remake by Gus Van Sant. It was interesting for an adaptation of a shot-by-shot. C tier, okay. S. So 2 S, a C, an A. So a couple of things to note about Psycho, which is interesting, of course, is that that's Jamie Lee Curtis's mom. Janet Leigh. That shower scene is an iconic shower scene. Yeah. Anthony Perkins, of course, great young actor. They still have this house up in the Universal lot, and it's still on the hill, so you can actually see it at the Universal lot. It was the first time it was almost banned from theaters for the scene at the opening where she's sitting on the bed right there in her underwear. And I think that's why they have this on the box. It was the first time in cinema that a woman was in her undergarments in the same room as a man sitting on a bed. And they thought that was completely pornographic.
Times have changed, y'all.
Yeah, so people were pretty pissed off when they saw that in the theater, right? So times have changed, my friend. So we have 3 S tiers here. We have 3 S tiers, by the way, going strong. Another A tier.
I like the show though. The show for this, we watched that show, me and Virgo, and I liked it.
Bates Motel? Yeah, my wife loved it. She loved it. I didn't watch it, but she loved it. Yeah, Henry Thomas plays a younger Norman. Yeah. Bates Motel was really good. It had Vera Farmiga in it, the girl from the Conjuring movies. Yeah, as the mother.
She was mama. She was mama, man. She was mama.
Yeah. So I think we're heading for an A tier. We don't have enough S's, but we definitely have A tier material, which probably where I'm P in a graphic right now, according to the old timey times. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. 100%. Yeah, as is everything nowadays. Another one, has anybody seen this? God, if you haven't seen this, I'm hoping that I'm introducing you maybe to something you might want to see. Good Night, Mommy. It was remade in English. This is the Swedish version, which is much, much better. No? Mother. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, just to preface it, go check it out. We won't vote on it. I thought people would have seen this. Two little boys, their mother comes home in bandages. And as the movie continues, the boys become convinced that the woman under the bandages is not their mother. And it's got one of the craziest fucking endings ever. That's all I'm going to say. If you've seen The Invitation, it's up there. So A for direction style, but not my favorite. What's up, Big Ab? What's going on, brother? Thanks for joining us. S tier. That was for Psycho or Goodnight Mommy? Joe Prime, I think probably for Psycho, right? Oh, well, if you went S tier for Psycho, shit. We got to go back because that puts Psycho up to S tier. That was the 5th S vote. So right. Never seen this. Okay. All right. So we'll pass this one. But if you have not seen this, believe me, definitely worth seeing. Mel Brooks, High Anxiety. That's great. It is. High Anxiety is so good. All right. The Witch. Robert Eggers.
I have not watched this. I've been wanting to watch it, but I have not watched this. I've seen it. I've been wanting to click on it. Now is y'all in the chat. It's y'all's time to convince me to watch this.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. This is S tier. Robert Eggers is probably the best horror director today.
Really?
Nosferatu was great. He's doing The Werewolf, is coming out in a couple of months. He's at Lighthouse. The Lighthouse was incredible, but he has a need to be period accurate, which means my wife, for example, could not get into this because it is 16th century English, the whole movie. And it never breaks, right? So thou shalt you in a fortnight, thou shalt like die, they, shalt not, so
speaking, I would call that they're speaking proper English.
Yes, well, or 16th century English, right? Oh yeah, the Wolfman movie looks insane. Nosferatu was great. This has a young Anna Taylor. Anna Taylor, the blonde girl from Mad Max. What's her last name? Joy? Anna Taylor Joy? So anyway, so if you can get past the phonic of the language, this is easily S tier, but my wife could not get into it. She couldn't get into it. She spent more time trying to figure out like what the
right.
She's like, what the fuck is a fortnight? I was like, what are we watching? Wimbledon?
Video game. Alpha plays it on Friday.
Yeah, no, you would remember it, Dan, 100%. 100%. It's he's definitely very period specific. Okay, C, that's fair. C, yeah, it is Anna Taylor Joy. Okay, so not enough people seen The Witch. So when not enough people, we can't give it a fair shake. We'll close that one.
I'm gonna make it sometime this week. I'm gonna watch The Witch. I will have my letter in for it next Sunday here. I'm gonna watch it though. Since you said it was S tier, I'm rolling with it, y'all. I'm gonna see what it's about.
GB shall watch it. You shall watch it within a fortnight. Or thou shalt find it thyself in the bane of thy Lord. Anyway, I can't do it because, no, it's really, really good. It's just, A tier for The Witch. Yeah, only you and I have seen it though, Rowdy. It would be unfair to throw it in. Maybe we'll bring it back when we do a tier in the future. Yes, Lady Virgo. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Awesome. C tier. Okay. I tend to agree. It was so heavy for me. By the time I saw it, I was expecting too much. So I would say it's definitely C tier for me. B plus. Okay, fair. Right. Rowdy says it's overrated. Have you seen Hereditary, Graybeard?
I have not seen Hereditary, y'all.
Okay.
But
Well, you should check it out.
What, I will. Well,
Babadook.
you have to wait till next week after I watch The Witch first before I get to this one. Now, I can tell you this one here. By looking at it, I would be like, I would pass this. If I was flipping through movies and I saw this, I'd be like, no. Come on, y'all. Work on y'all covers to your movies. Whatever you want to call them, make them better. Make them better.
No, it's a solid film, though. Listen. I consider it, yeah, C, B, maybe even. We've got an A from Alpha Red. We've got a B plus. We've got a C and another C. I think we're treading somewhere around a B right now, which is probably where this movie ends up. But IMDb in its top 100 had this in the top 5, which I imagine is recency bias. I think more than anything.
Probably more than likely.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see anybody heard mid things. Yeah, I think, Dan, the problem is that the hype was so heavy. By the time everybody saw it, it was like a letdown. The scariest part of Babadook again was the kids screaming. yeah, fair. All right, we're gonna go with a B for Babadook. What do we got here? What do we got? Okay. Now, have you seen this, Graybeard? Jeez.
Yes, I have seen this one.
Yeah, IMDb is the fucking worst. Yeah, no kidding. All right, the original 1974. Where do you have it on your pantheon of tiers?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I give it an A. I give it an A.
Yeah, I gotta give it. Yeah, probably. I'm probably with you. A. I think A, right? Based on the Ed Gein story, borrowed from that, kind of launched a generation of horror movies because it was the first kind of slasher / extremely violent for the era.
Leatherface was leading the charge in the late 70s, and here come the 80s, and we got a whole bunch of slashers. We got some of the most iconic slashers of all time, and this is one of the guys, and the story is crazy. A lot of the horror in this is implied. There's really not that much blood. There's not that much gross scenes in it, to be honest with you. They did a lot with just implying. They didn't have a big budget. Man, that stupid fucking thing he does at the end, though.
Oh, dude. Dude, that will live rent-free in my mind till the day I die. I swear to God. I remember 7-year-old me at the movie theater looking at my parents going, what the fuck did you bring a kid to see this for? But yes, I agree with you. I agree that the facial reactions that you were getting were much more powerful than actually seeing what was happening to them. So for that reason, I have this as an A tier as well, which I think that's where everybody kind of unanimously hit.
Hey, y'all just remember that Leatherface, he had mental health issues, y'all. Undiagnosed mental health issues. There was some sort of parental guardian abuse going on.
Oh my
All right,
God.
y'all. Come on, y'all. They should do a what if. They should do an animated what if. What if Leatherface got away from the family? What would have happened?
Lord Almighty, you, sir, are nuts. All right. So I think that leaves from all the ones that we didn't. No, I think that doesn't. I think everything else, everybody. Oh, no, wait. High tension. No, you definitely have not seen this. That leaves, of course.
Oh, fuck. Please.
Do I have to put it up again?
Whatever tier above S, whatever. This is my favorite horror movie.
Like Ultra S?
Yeah, S plus, man, like Christmas Story. S plus, 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 plus.
What if Leatherface wears wigs? Nice. You know what? The Ed Gein story on I wanted to like it, but man, I could not get over that voice. Could not get over the voice. Just could not. This is Ultra S, by the way. Ultra S. Arguably top 3 horror film ever made. Rowdy has not seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre or listen, Rowdy, do yourself a favor. You got to see The Exorcist.
Yeah.
It holds up.
Hey, Rowdy, save that one for late night. Watch that late night.
Yeah. Yeah. Ultra says S. Dan says S. Alpha Red says plus plus. Super S. Yes. Every time I see it. And it keeps getting funnier every time I see it.
Hey, when they were having the little gathering downstairs and she came down and she just pissed on the floor, y'all. She just that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
No, but I mean, come on.
The Exorcist is everything.
It's everything, man. Like the levitation, the head spin, the vomit, the walking.
Oh my God.
No, you don't want to watch Exorcist 3.
No, Exorcist 3 is not bad.
Exorcist 3 is not terrible.
It picks
it's
up.
It's not great either.
No, it's not.
But it picks up from the first movie. It does pick up.
Oh, the crab crawl, y'all. That's what I'm saying, man. That the special effects for the time were bananas. Bananas.
Hey, if y'all are able to see this, the most memorable scene for me, when I was like, holy shit, I can't believe this is in this movie. But the biggest scene for me was when she was on the bed, she grabbed that crucifix and she went to town. And oh my, I was like, wow. I was like, this made it into a movie back then. I was like, this really did. I was like, she fucking took that cross and put it where the sun don't shine and was like, fuck Jesus or whatever. I forgot what she was like. Fuck your God. I was like, oh shit. I was like, that was hardcore. To this day, when I see that scene, I'm like, damn. And they cut that shit out on TV sometimes. Y'all dirty motherfuckers.
Chucky in it. I don't know. You mean Chucky as in
no, it didn't.
Like Brad Dourif?
No, it didn't have a Chucky doll in 3.
Oh, a good guy whatever. Okay. So S tier, like easy S tier.
Oh fuck yeah, man. Man. Based on, I know it isn't based on a whole bunch of truth, but there was a case of a young 14-year-old boy that whole thing was based off of. So, hey, man.
Yeah, so Brad Dourif was in it. Okay, that's what I thought she was referring to.
He was?
Yeah. The Chucky. No, I think she meant like Charles Lee Ray. Yeah, Brad Dourif. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So listen, I mean, S tier pretty solid. The Thing, Alien, Shining, Psycho, Exorcist. A tier, you've got Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Get Out, Midsummer, Event Horizon, American Werewolf in London. B tier, of course, you've got The Omen, Friday the 13th, House of a Thousand Corpses, Hereditary. Which one was this again? Oh, of course, Amityville Horror. Which one was this? What are you, a schmuck? C, Sleepaway Camp, Maniac, Children of the Corn. And D for Barbarian, which is, there's always a shock. I think that's the shock. That's this week's shock, that the Barbarians is D. Pretty crazy. We're going to move on to a bit because nobody's going on he's not on. So we'll look at a couple things quickly and then we'll move on. Before I forget, check out my video tonight. I have to do a little self-plugging, which I don't normally do, where I look at this figure this evening. We'll drop this evening, sorry. This is a very rare, super rare sideshow diorama of Cobra Commander with 2 Crimson Guard. This statue is one of only 200 ever made. Check it out. It's really, really phenomenal. And there are 3 different heads that come with it. You will really like the one that I chose to put on there, which is what makes it ultra exclusive. Actually, doesn't mean anything in 2026, but check it out anyways. It's a lot of fun. So I'll stop sharing for a second while I do the transition. Oh yeah, Rosemary's. Yeah, there we go.
Babies.
Our man Joe Prime, definitely classic Superior S, 100%. Roddy Ross, Rob's Iceland cracked the lowest tier. I know. Well, recency bias Barbarian started going strong. They fell off a cliff. That's fair. That's actually quite fair. And let me pull up some images. We'll do maybe 15 minutes so we give people time to segue. Our man Joe Prime is going on at 9 o'clock with Prime pickups on Sunday night. So check him out if you will. Great show, great crew. And let me open my. What you got going on while I'm pulling this up? What you got going on, Graybeard?
Let's see here. As always, there will be a Hunt Tuesday. We'll have our live Thursday, and then y'all, one of me and Virgo's favorite pastimes is showing up this Saturday. We are going down. We're going down to the VFW Post 68, I believe, is what it is called officially. I just call it the Legion, where they are going to put a steel cage. They're going to have a steel cage match in a building where they are already touching the ceiling when they jump off the top rope. But we got wrestling. There will be a women's wrestling match. You know what happens. And I don't know. Lord help us. Lord help us. We don't know what's going to happen. But that's going to mess up our little schedule, though. There probably will not be a Saturday hunt. So that means it'll be a Super Sunday show. We'll probably have a hunt on Sunday and wrestling right after. But it shouldn't interfere with this. It should not interfere with this at all.
Appreciate you, Joe Daddy. Can't wait to see you next year at DFW. What am I saying? At Joe Fest. Man, next year is going to be a banger if everybody that showed up at Joe Fest this year ends up there next year. All right. Well, let's look at some drops this week. There wasn't a lot of drops. I feel like it's like San Diego Comic-Con's coming, so they're holding back on what they're going to do in order to, kind of ramp up maybe next week after. But there were some drops this week, so we'll get into a bit of that. And I don't know which one makes it. I feel if we are at the bottom, does it make it bigger? There should be a way to really minimize. I think that's the best. And so here we go. Hiya Toys, Judge Dredd. Actually kind of digging this version, this black and white version. I think it.
The comic was in black and white, so I think that's what they're going for.
It is a 1/12 figure, which I actually like a lot as well, because Hiya normally does smaller scale with their creatures. So I do like this. Now, I'm not a Judge Dredd guy. I always found the costume to be kind of weird with the big zipper going down the chest onto the crotch area. I always found it to be kind of, I don't know, just off-putting for me every time I saw it. But I do love the character. Who did it better, Stallone or Urban?
Urban, man. I liked his version. I like that one better, actually. I like that. I like the villain in it, the lady. I can't remember her name, but that one was. I liked it. I liked that one. I did not mind that one at all.
That's right. The original was back. And of course, that was a great, I am the law. And you know what? I guess the thing too is Stallone, of course, being Stallone, said, no, helmet has to come off. Urban being Urban was like, no, helmet stays on.
I think Urban had the feeling of Judge Dredd better. I think he caught the feeling of it way better.
No, exactly. I agree 100%. Cool looking figure though. I do like some of the accessories. I like the smoking gun. I like the Billy Bat. Um, yeah, I mean, doesn't I? It's hard to see how much articulation is going to be there because everything is covered, right, with the knee pads and the shoulder pads and the elbow pads. But this looks like leather. Like, did you think that's soft goods? Like, that actually looks like the plies in there.
They might have something going on.
Yeah, and Haya's not cheap normally, right? So, because you don't see those bends here, but
Yeah, they use some sort of material there. I'm already concerned. Now I am concerned because now you're going to be stressing material trying to pose it, and then now it's
and at that price point, you're probably looking at pleather versus leather or anything else. So, right, you'll have to treat it and stay on top of it, and probably set it and forget it. But good on them if it is soft goods.
No, wait a minute. Does that say 6.2 inches? Okay.
Yeah, 112. Yeah. Of course, it's Hot Toys, and of course, they're going to give us like the 500th Iron Man. I got to tell you though, this one's actually super cool. The Exochrome clear version. I'm actually digging this, dude. Whoop, not that guy. I'm really liking this. I'm liking the fact that it is see-through, and clear through. Look, I don't need another Iron Man, but I know people who are all in on this, and they've got every single Hot Toy Iron Man, which I think they're up to at least 30 plus at this point.
Well, you got those folks that want to build the Hall of Armor. They want to have that Tony Stark Iron Man Hall of Armor. Mm-hmm. So that's why you still keep on getting Iron Mans.
Yeah, not my. And then of course we have brand new day Spider-Man from Hot Toys.
Yeah,
I like this.
It looks cool and everything, but I hate when they put it out before the movie. It's like, let me see the movie, because right now, if I'm gonna get a Spider-Man, I'm not getting this one. I'm gonna get a Spider-Man. I want to have my Spider-Man be Spider-Man. I don't want him to be wintertime Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's actually why I like it, is because it's got like something different. The tube, the jacket, right? Like I feel like there's so many versions of the other one.
Yeah.
Kind of digging that I can do something different with him. I mean, look, I'll never buy a Spider-Man, but it is what I really like about this one more than that, though, is the base. This base with this. I don't know where my pictures went, but there is a great base that comes with this rock. It actually does come with it, so there is a base that comes with it, and it's got these arms sticking out, so it's pretty good. Geez, what a rookie! I know I had the pictures. Mondo, more Ghostbusters.
I believe this is just a straight up re-release. They just translucent the heads, but they pretty much, I believe these are just repaints or redos of the previous ones that just came out, I think.
Correct. And they're glow in the dark, frozen, glow in the dark. I gotta tell you though, dude, like, okay, when they're in the dark, they look pretty good. Outside of that, these look pretty terrible.
They do come, it does come with, the heads and the hands where you can make them not translucent. So,
yeah. I mean,
it's like a man, they ran into a porn,
Yes. I'm not trying to say it.
Porn studio. They ran into a haunted porn studio, y'all.
Not trying to say it, but as soon as I saw this, I thought, like, 10-year-old me was like, what the fuck? I was trying not to laugh at just the whole idea of this. Sorry. That's just me.
They do got some, not these are glow in the dark, but they got some other ones that are glow in the dark coming out fairly soon as well, if I recall. Hey, Banjo.
Yeah, and to your point, like this is okay though. Like I do love that it comes with the original heads. Like I'm all in on that. But I will say one thing about these for the price point in Mondo. Like, why do these feel like really plasticky? Do you know what I mean by that? Like they don't look. I don't know. I don't know how to say
They're
it.
going for that animated look from the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. Just not a big fan of the paint sculpts, the paint apps. The story to tell around what happened after Buster's 2 and why the new. Okay. Got you, Menjola. Thank you. Okay, got you. Yeah, because it's from the animated show. I mean, not bad. And then, of course, you get a new Gray Skull, Toraton, Ancient Monster of Preternia.
Ooh, man. Hey,
What's Dan?
I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Hey, I'm hating on this. I'm hating on this right off the bat, Fumbling. I'm hating on this right off the bat. I am hating on it. You know what? Hang on. Bear with me a moment. I got to go get something
No problem. Okay.
To show you.
So those no, go ahead. Those Ghostbusters that is the episode is a direct sequel to the first movie. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean the Mondo Rowdy are always ridiculously priced. Always. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it doesn't. I do love the Shira with Swiftwing. I really want that Mondo piece, but the price point is absurd. I think it's 700 US for both, which is pretty crazy because your American dollars are like 1.5 times my Canadian dollars. So it makes it somewhat pricey. All right, let's see it.
All right, man. Get me on blast, man. Hey,
here we go.
I will give you this as my proof that piece of shit right there ain't gonna be worth it. It's King Hiss. King Hiss. He's a big guy. He's got 4 arms. He can't stand for shit. And it looks like with that other guy, that Minotaur guy, it looks like they're using the exact same design.
Actually, it absolutely is. Yep.
I would be wary. On that whole fucking thing. Now, luckily, I did not spend a lot of money on this guy. He was like $10 out of fucking Ross, which I expect that red Minotaur to end up at. But right when you show, I didn't even know. Right when you popped that picture up and I saw Motu, I was like, that looks like King Hiss. And I was like, I got issues with King Hiss. I'm glad I didn't pay full price for him, but I even think that dude has the same problem with the head, having this ugly ass thing. We have to take a closer
actually,
look.
you can see it. No, you can see it. Good call out.
But that's what you're getting, man. I am kind of and is that a Mattel creation type thing?
Let me get back to it. I think it is because it's the Power of Grayskull. I think it is. I'm not certain though because I'm not a Motu guy.
I hate to, man. I don't like it. I'm not digging it. It looks cool. Don't get me wrong, but the figure itself might actually suck.
Yeah, and I don't even know where these characters come from anymore. Like I feel like and I know someone's going to say, well, it comes from the comic book or the mini comic or something, but there's so many Motu characters all of a sudden, and I don't remember there being that many when I was watching the cartoons as a kid. Oh, is it me or you? Am I lagging or are you lagging, brother?
Size, man.
Oh.
My man, 8 inches as well.
I can't tell. Am I lagging, guys, or is Graybeard lagging? Graybeard, you're lagging, brother. Oh, we've lost Graybeard.
No,
Huh?
I'm
Are you
here.
back? There
I'm
you are.
back.
Okay.
Everything went
Sorry,
froze. Everything froze. I jumped out.
okay. AI got you. AI got you. But
Yeah,
yeah, see, it doesn't surprise me.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of that Motu one. The Cavalrine. Oh my.
I'm actually okay with this. I kind of dig this. First of all, I think Henry Cavill would be an awesome Wolverine. So I'm totally okay with the concept of this. I do love that part in the movie. Um, yeah, probably right, Yojo Daddy. Like especially around yours neighborhood down there, be pretty easy to be abducted. Aliens have been testing by the Augusta region for years. They're like, no one gonna miss these guys.
No, y'all.
Um, I mean, what do you think? I love that. I actually like the face sculpt. I like the likeness.
Well, I mean, there's a few problems here. I don't mind them making a Cavalrine. That's no biggie. You know, they did this whole scene in the Deadpool Wolverine movie where he was looking for other Wolverines. This is one of the Wolverines. He doesn't look bad. Now, I have issues with his shoulders. Right up there, if you look at where the shoulders and the arms all come together, that's an ugly ass fucking gap that's going on. I don't dig it. But I think the problem with this one is going to be is, you know, we get a lot of Wolverines, y'all. We get a lot of Wolverines, a lot of Spider-Mans, a lot of Incredible Hulks, a lot of Captain Americas. So I just don't know if this one is going to sell. Because you're looking at a very specific market now, you know, and them shoulders, man, just
Yeah, no, I agree. I think he will sell because I love I love the likeness and the face sculpt. I think it's an interesting. I do like it, but I can see what you're saying about but I don't know that I would pose him like this anyways. But yeah, man, that is god ugly.
Well,
Those
I
joints.
mean, it's just the shoulders. I don't like it. I know it's because he's wearing a tank top. They could have did something better for him though, especially considering it's an MCU figure. You know, it's something they used from the movie. It should have gotten a little bit more love. But in the end, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I can see this getting kit bashed as well. I can see the kit bashers wanting to get their hands on this. Because this guy can be used for many things. But it's going to
Of
be hit or miss.
course, everybody's talking about the Danny McBride G.I. Joe movie. Of course, he's had to come out and remind people that it's not a comedy. Well, being a comedy guy, I guess a lot of people are concerned about it. Now, it is based, and keep me honest, it is based on a two-part comic book series about G.I. Joe in Springfield. They've infiltrated a town, so Duke goes undercover in order to infiltrate the town and root out the Cobra. So, is that right? Is that right? Wrong?
Basically, what it is, and they did if you haven't seen it in the show, they did a couple episodes about this city too. This is like you know how the Russians back in the day, the Russians would have their little fake American town, and all their operatives had to be American 24/7. That's how they trained them.
Yep.
This basically is what Springfield is, except it's ran by Cobra instead of the Russians. So that's what you're getting. I think it'll be interesting. I have no problem whatsoever having Danny McBride do this movie. I have no problem whatsoever having Danny McBride do this movie. If y'all haven't watched a Danny McBride movie, tell me you haven't fucking laughed your ass off. I mean, the man knows what he's doing. Gemstones, Vice Principal, Eastbound and Down. Come on. He was crazy in Tropic Thunder, Pineapple Express. I mean, I think he's going to do actually a good job. I really do.
Well, I think sometimes these things come from the most unlikely places, right? And you don't quite necessarily, but yeah, to your point, it's not unheard of. Like if you look at Robin Williams and Adam Sandler and a lot of other comedians, they are capable of doing serious stuff, and they're capable of doing it really well. Um, so yeah, I'm excited to see where it goes. I think it's a good opportunity to reboot the series in that it makes it, a little more accessible to everybody if they do a story like that, where you don't necessarily need to know like all these deep cut characters and pay too much fan service. Listen, my spouse and I will go it. We don't collect Joe. So I think it'll be interesting to see if she goes, oh, okay, this is a cool story about kind of these, I all that to say, I like the angle and I like the idea of doing it this way, because it's kind of soft reset, right? So deep cut Joe people will get it, neophytes will get it. If the story is good, the story is good. It sell itself. But the last thing we need is like something that's really deep cut for people, because then you're limiting your target.
For this movie to be a success, as far as like I said, I think Danny McBride is going to be fine. I don't. It's fine. But in the end, we're going to have to have people. We're going to have to have some people dressed like GI Joes. We're going to have vehicles that we can readily recognize as well. I think they got to add some vehicles in there somewhere. If they don't put a fucking Rattler in this movie and a Dragonfly, they're missing the mark. They are really missing the mark. But
They will. They will. They will. 100%, dude.
They just got to do it. They got to catch. It's kind of like, you know what? It's like Michael Bay when he did the Transformers didn't look like the Transformers we liked, that we grew up with. But then they did Bumblebee, then they did Rise of the Beast, and now the Transformers started looking more like the Transformers we grew up with. That's all they got to do is make these fucking Joes and Cobras look like the folks we grew up with, and they'll have it. They will have it. They will have it.
I think if he does, if he does the Kevin Smith approach with Master of the Universe, right, where it's like he paid enough homage to the originals and the deep cuts while still, you know what I mean? Even the new Motu movie, I understand, does a lot of that. They need to perfect Duke and Cobra Commander actors. Yeah, no, I agree. Probably be like, that would be good.
If they want to, if they really want to lay it down, man, if they do this movie, if they get Danny McBride, all the promotion, they would not have to do any promotion, but just put out a movie poster with Cobra Commander in the blue hood, and that's that.
Do they have to make sure Cobra Wolf is in some corner of the movie?
Oh, you motherfucking it will be. That is going to be the Easter egg. It's going to have an end credit scene. That's going to be the little clue that it's coming as a HasLab. That is going to be your clue.
Of course, Mendoza says it'll be like in Red. Oh, that would be great. Fuck, Red is such a great movie. And this is a perfect way to end the show for our man Ultra, who's always in the chats, always supporting, always giving us love. The SHF Figure Arts Ultraman OG character from 1960s. This one's for you, Ultra. This is an awesome figure. And boy, this brings back memories of seeing this as a kid and absolutely loving it on, Saturday mornings when we were getting it. So I think that's a good place to leave it. And I think this gives us an opportunity to let people jump into. Now, we normally do, Tales After Dark. This week, I have to admit that the After Dark stuff is like super spicy. So super, super spicy. And I don't want to offend anybody. So, by that, because I said that, I'm going to at least do one of them. Spiciest. Let's do who is spiciest? I think this girl was by far the spiciest. Illustration SSR figure Naophilia 1/6 scale. And now Ophelia is very special in that she fights crime somehow with a phone between her breasts, a cutout area in her spandex, I would imagine for higher leg kicks.
I thought ventilation.
The fact this is on BBTS, dude, is just I fucking every week I love it even more. I'm like, okay. And then you go the next week and it's sold out. So either they're only making 5 of them or they sell. You know,
they give you
they give you an option with or without the shirt. Yeah. So had to show you what I thought was by far the spiciest of the spice this week. And end the show, of course, as always, with our girl. We will see you soon. We will see you soon. Hopefully. Actually, Alpha, how long does it take to get that goddamn 5K toy stuff? I feel like I'm gonna be waiting for Moo Girl for like a year.
Might be.
He got his figure recently, so check out Alpha Red's latest IG post. Okay, so everybody go check out Prime Pickups with our man Joe Prime. You see him in the chats. Check him out. He's doing his Sunday night Prime Pickups. They do a whole variety of things, so you're really going to enjoy his show. Tony, of course, wasn't on this week. So, did you say live on Tuesday? Is that with AFA 112?
We got Toy Hunt on Tuesday, and AFA should be live. Action Figure Addict 112 Tuesday night. Not sure exactly what time. Probably about 8 p.m. Eastern.
Sounds good. As always, to everybody in the chat, really thank you. Thank you for participating. That was a fun episode this week. Horror movies clearly are alive and doing well and will continue to do so well into the future. Appreciate you guys. See you for episode 44 on Sunday. Until then, be well and may the force be with you as always. And Frank,